Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Hello, Monday.
Woo,
So great to see you. You're the best. Thanks for being here.
Why are y'all rickety?
I'm old now.
Well, right.
We were talking about that this morning.
Yeah. Well, it's top of mind, bottom of mind for me, really.
You can't hurt your butt on the couch. So what happened?
Yeah. Well, I actually got up off the couch, so that's problem one, Vinny. I know I did something to my butt.
Wait, it's really your butt?
It really is my butt.
Oh, I know what you did.
What did I do? No, nothing like that.
Well,
Please, I've got that down. I think about other things. I just off doing something else in my mind. No, I pulled a muscle in my butt gardening this weekend. I was yanking on something and trying to remove it.
That's what she said.
you are all over the place.
And I pulled a muscle in my right cheek, and it is unbelievably sore. I'm like, oh boy, John, can I get a butt rub over here? I didn't ever say that.
I'm sure he came running.
Probably would have. I mean, it's so inviting. Yeah. So that was the highlight of my weekend.
Your cheeks are inviting. All right.
I was very bummed out a couple weeks ago. I noticed that this one rhododendron that I have was starting to die. It was a beautiful, productive bush for a while, and with bright red blooms. And
Don't you just water it?
yeah, I did water it. I think it's pot bound. It was in a barrel, so it didn't have room to grow down. I just think it gave up the ghost, man. I tried everything. I drained the pot, make sure that there was leak holes there for it, and it just was.
I gave up the ghost.
It died. I'm sorry. Is this the first time you're hearing the expression "gave up the ghost"?
It is for me as well.
You've got to be kidding me.
No.
I didn't look at you to try and force you to take my side.
No,
I'm not trying to be.
No, I absolutely haven't heard it.
I realize there's a lot of things you say where I just go, all right, well, I'm sure there's a reality in this, but for me, gave up the ghost. I needed explaining.
Can people please vote by just a simple yes or no via text, 800-400-3697. Have you ever heard the expression, gave up the ghost?
Okay, so gave up the ghost is dead.
Yeah, when something dies, she gave up the ghost. That rhododendron bush gave up the ghost.
As in the ghost is in you and now it's gone.
It's departed your body for heaven, hell, I don't know
All
where.
right.
Just to walk the earth haunting you. Anyway, it was just it was so sad. And then it hurt me on its way out as I'm yanking it and pulling it and digging it and trying to I got to clear that whole pot out now. What are people saying?
I got 3 yeses, 4 yeses, 5 yeses, 6 yeses, 7 yeses, 1 no. So I guess Vinny and I are just out of touch.
I can't believe it. I feel like that is such a common.
I'm looking it up, and it is what you said, but I mean, no idea.
Have you heard of bought the farm?
I've heard bought the farm.
Okay,
Yes.
that's another
Bit
common
the dust,
one.
bought the farm.
Pooped the bed. You heard of that one?
Yep.
Yeah. Give up the ghost. Right. It's right there. Just one of those.
Okay.
Dead as a doornail.
Give up the ghost is not in the. Okay, go on.
Yeah. That's
so
it.
It gave up the ghost.
So I did everything I could. I tried and just to see what I could do, and it just left. It left me, and it left me with a sore butt.
Okay.
So anyway, if you see me creaking around the studio today,
Laugh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point.
Yes. Point and laugh. Those both work.
Post photos.
I'm not limping or anything. It's creaky.
All right. Well, so you did some gardening. Go on.
We had Pat and Marianne over. And Mike and Heather.
Oh, so you had a party.
No, just 2 other couples came.
Jam.
No. Well, I mean, obviously a little singing. That always happens.
Right.
Pat just grabs a guitar, and John made salmon burgers. Delicious.
I don't like salmon burgers.
Oh, you homemade ones fried with panko.
It's too much salmon.
It isn't too much salmon. I want to feed you one right now.
I really like salmon. I don't want a salmon burger. It's too much salmon.
It's got some bread in there.
They make them like this thick every time.
Yeah, John makes them himself. They're homemade. He makes them. They're out of this world. I'm with you. They're actually dry when I get a salmon burger someplace else. I would rather just fry me up a piece of salmon and put it on a burger.
Right.
No, you got to get them good. I think it's the New York Times recipe. John is so awesomely domestic. Yesterday he made forbidden rice, purple forbidden rice. Anybody?
Oh, no. Yeah. I've had that.
Purple rice, grilled shrimp, and this side salad. He makes this dressing. It's really just lemon and oil with whatever, mustard, I think. I don't know. I don't really know the recipe or anything, and it's just like so light and has some sweetness to it. And I was like, you are the freaking best. I should do more stuff to you. I just can't bring myself to.
You want a little fact about Give Up the Ghost?
Yeah.
It's a lyric in an Oingo Boingo song, Flesh and Blood.
Oh.
707 said that's how they know it.
I know that song.
Oh. And you don't.
Oingo, I grew up with,
But you don't recognize
early days of, what do we call that? New wave music.
Mm. Were you a Cars fan?
Kind of before alternative had become the
right.
term.
Yeah.
I was a Cars fan, of course.
Like a little mix of like the new wave and just kind of rock.
Mm-hmm. And my guitar teacher would always go, all right, I will teach you that idiot song you want me to teach you, which only has 2 chords. You should be able to figure it out yourself by now, but okay. I will also teach you an Oingo Boingo. Men at Work, Oingo Boingo. There were certain, they had actual chord progressions and things that he could say, this is a B sharp minor, whatever,
It's hard. It's hard for me, it's always hard to remember what the next chord is. Like some people just know, they hear it in their head and they're playing along. If I don't have the chords written down in front of me, I will just forget what the next chord is. I didn't want
to. I wanted to be kind of okay, but also
love Men at Work. You wanted to learn that.
I am trying to tell you, I have always felt like being too into it isn't as cool as being able to, like the guys in The Clash, they had a kick-ass band, but didn't seem that good at stuff. I liked that.
They were good, though.
They were great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they didn't go, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Use all the chords. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they were punk rockers.
Sheena is a punk rocker.
Anyway, well, I'm glad to hear you had a good weekend. I'm
Great
glad
weekend.
John fed you well.
Yeah, oh my God, it was wonderful.
I on Friday had the missus said, I have heard that you need to go see the movie, and I have bought tickets for 4:30 on Friday.
Oh,
and I was like, fudge.
What's fudgy about that?
Just because Friday is Friday. I'd still been up since 3, but it turns out I saw the movie and can't wait for Bob's Movie Club.
This Thursday at 6 a.m.
I am furious that I am held to a
You're on
Thursday
embargo.
appointment. Yeah, I am furious about it.
I already said it. I loved it. It was great. We'll just froth about it more on Thursday.
Yeah.
There are... Did you see it over the weekend?
I saw it last weekend.
Oh, okay. There are a couple things, curiosities I have that I can't wait to talk to you guys about because while they stayed true to the story.
Simplified it.
It was all there. Everything I needed was there, so that was great.
The reveal is incredible.
All of it is... Anyway, I better wait. I'll wait.
Yeah.
On Saturday...
Was it crowded at the 4:30 show?
No.
That's great.
No.
Daytime showings, man. That's the way.
Mm-hmm.
What is your theater like? Mine has been completely refitted with big reclining. I'm like, I could do this.
Yeah, we have those.
Oh, so good.
And we buy our seats in advance.
Yeah.
That is that's huge.
You're in my seat. That's
Right.
Here it is right here on my ticket.
Exactly.
Bye. And touchless and no interactions, really, unless you're buying popcorn. You walk over, you show your phone with the QR code to the thing, and it prints out the tickets. I'm like, all right, this is fantastic.
It was all easy, and I was home early, so it worked out. And I enjoy. I was afraid that I would be tired and bummed that I'm not able to enjoy it, but it sucked me in. And is that a 3-hour movie?
I think it's like 2 hours, 40 minutes. It's long.
It's long, and I didn't
It doesn't
feel
drag, I know. No. I peed during the karaoke scene. It seemed like it was a lag part, and John, I was like, I'm going to go now. And John comes back, you didn't miss a thing.
Oh, you missed a huge thing.
Well, he said it was very emotional.
I cried.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't see it then. I cried a couple times.
In that movie.
Just little leaks.
Yeah, no,
small leaks.
I'm not talking about sobbing, but there's no doubt that there's emotion in the movie, and I felt it. No?
No, I did. But I knew what was going to happen and everything.
So did
too,
I.
And anything.
The karaoke scene was unexpected.
That was wonderful.
It hit. That could have missed.
We're talking about it. Thursday.
Yeah, we are.
All right. We should start.
Thursday. We should. KLLC, HD1, San Francisco, Sarah Vinnie, Al's Morning Show. Here's a song. See you in a sec. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. I hope you remembered to turn off the cameras during that.
I did.
Okay. It's good because I was making some pretty sizable adjustments to my sitting position.
Oh, your butt is injured.
Yep. Yeah. I'm going to need extra care and consideration today.
You got it.
You got it.
Thank you so much. That's lovely. I know I can count on you guys. Definitely leaning on my San Francisco Bay coffee this morning.
We'll help you. We got your back.
Oh, you guys are the best. This week, we have a really fun, cool giveaway.
What is it?
Hillary Duff's concert and an exclusive pre-show sound check party. So you get to go to the venue early and be there for the sound check.
The millennials are going crazy for this.
They are. It actually got a lot of views, and the original show is up like a 50 zillion% or something. I have a story about it somewhere.
It's an interesting time to be alive in that the early days of rock and roll, we're seeing people, go to heaven. But in reality, there's more people alive that have made music than probably, it's pop music.
Yeah.
But still, like, that lady means nothing to me. I didn't see any of her shows.
Lizzie McGuire, right? Is that her thing?
But Bob loves her, and I imagine there's a ton of our listeners that are right there for her.
Ashley Tisdale, not that indoor, but
they're warring.
The mom group.
It's the mom thing. Okay. Anyway, that's cool.
Yeah. So Hillary Duff's concert all week long, 905, 1205, 505. We'll give you code words. You enter them at radioalice.com, and you could win tickets to see Hillary Duff July 11th at Shoreline Amphitheater, and 2 tickets to this exclusive pre-show soundcheck party. I'm not sure what that involves, but it sounds like at least you get to be kind of more alone than you will be when the entire crowd is there, and enjoy them as they're working on the sound and figuring everything out. That's kind of a cool time to be there. Everyone's cool, relaxed. They usually do a song or two just to test everything out.
Who's older? Hillary Duff or Miley Cyrus?
I would say Hillary.
Miley.
Hillary Duff is about 5 years older than Miley.
So is she like pushing 40? Like, how old is Miley Cyrus now?
Miley was born in 92. Hillary was born in 87.
Oh, wow. So she is almost 40. She'll be 40 next year.
So I looked that up because for whatever reason, I'm very familiar with Miley, but haven't. And I guess Hillary's raised a family as well. So she's kept quiet for a little bit.
Yeah.
Doing the mom group and stuff.
Sure.
But okay, she's back.
I guess so. I mean, right. We never lost Miley. Miley was forcing her way into our lives like a wrecking ball for quite a long, long time. Mm-hmm. I never saw a single episode of Hannah Montana. Nor did I ever see a single episode of Lizzie McGuire. But I feel like Hillary Duff just sort of faded away. And now she's back. And there is this segment of the population that is there for it.
That's great.
It's all courtesy of Atlantic Records. So 905, we'll have your chance to win that. Seems really cool. Like, that's a super fun thing. And I bet you there's a lot of kids that's probably available on a Disney stream or whatever.
She's not fringe. She's a huge star.
Yeah,
like they say here, they're both famous for their Disney teen idol roles. Duff for Lizzie and Cyrus for Hannah.
Mm.
But
had songs.
Miley's continued to make music while Hillary made kids.
So I wonder if Hillary is just going to do all older songs. Or like, has she been putting out music all along? I used to hear her on Radio Disney.
She's got new stuff, but I'm not sure.
If she has a new record that she's touring to support.
I would guess yes that you would release a record if you're making a comeback.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at her albums. The last one looks like it was 2015.
Oh, nothing new, nothing brand new
so far.
Right.
Yeah, the new one, Luck or something, is out this year.
Oh, so it's Well, we don't even get to see her until July, so it's possible we get that in the next,
It says it came out on February 20th.
Oh.
It's her first new music in over a decade.
Well, there you go. You can call or text us anytime, 800-400-3697. We've already put the text line to work. Of course, you can call us as well. Give up the ghost. Ever heard of that? Yes or no? 800-400-3697. Where are we at now? Mostly yeses.
Mostly yeses. And some more, like where it came from, if you want some history on it.
Oh.
415. Give up the ghost originated from the Old and Middle English, popularized by the early King James Bible when reporting on the deaths of Abraham, Isaac, and Jesus.
Oh. When did they give up the ghost? Look, I'm going to credit Oingo Boingo. It just feels sexier. You can email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com. The end. I'm going to start with Savannah Guthrie. This was already basically confirmed, but in the second half of her interview that she gave to Hoda Kotb that they were airing on Thursday and Friday of last week, she says that she is confirming that 1 week from today, April 6th, she'll be back. And she said, I'm not going to be the same, but I will be back to my family here. It'll mark her first in-studio appearance on the show since January 30th, 2 days before her mother was reported missing from her Arizona home. So there you go.
I think that she's scared and all the stuff that you would expect, but I also think they'll rally around her and very quickly she'll find her groove.
Yeah, I feel like you'll fall back into the rhythms of things, and it's a healthy thing to do if you can do it.
And yes,
getting back to work will distract you.
There's a difference. If she can't do it and can't stay off the subject and can't do the show, then they'll talk to her about that at that point. But
right.
I imagine as a pro, she's going to be happy to talk about anything but.
Right.
Right.
And probably if there are updates, I'm sure that will be something that, I don't know, maybe she would share that. Or maybe she'd take that day off and say, can you guys please share that? I don't even want to be there for it. We have a death. This is one of those guys that I go, I don't know that name. But I did see Top Gun and Back to the Future. So let me take a look. And sure enough, it's one of those guys that's in a lot of stuff. His name is James Tolkan. He was 94 years old. And he's bald in almost every picture I can find, even ones from back in the day. He is behind you. There are a bunch of pictures, and some of them younger. He's recognizable, like one of those characters.
In Top Gun, he's their first officer, and he's like, I got to send you two bums to Top Gun. And he's got a big scene there.
He's
and then
the guy who sends him.
And then he's the principal in Back to the Future who hates Marty McFly and is always trying to catch him.
Oh.
Yeah. He's got a very tight-lipped way about him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I imagine those roles where he's, mad.
He's the mad guy.
They work.
Well, in the military stuff, too, he looks great in uniform and definitely has that, badass, hard-ass guy look. Anyway, rest in peace, 94 years old. They are not saying anything about how he died. It was, he was 94. Hate to say it, but that's pretty freaking old. So there's that.
No, 94 is 94.
You got so many more than you're owed. What is the average? The average man in America dies at 72 or something?
I think that's changed, but I'll look it up.
Let Maddie look it up.
I got it. 75 to 76 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, 75, 76.
Yeah.
Women older?
Yes. Always been the way.
Yeah. We get another year or two.
Women is 79 to 81.
Oh, geez. That really has gone up quite a lot. It was pretty early 70s for a long time.
My kids, my mother-in-law is in her mid-80s and still trucking and drives and gets around and does exercise and all the stuff. She's doing great.
Yeah, she's a little firecracker.
Yeah, it's hard to, when you hear the age and then you see her, it's hard to reconcile. But take care of yourself and you hope you'll get all the years.
You got married in 2019?
Yes.
That's the last time I saw your mother-in-law, so she might have been maybe 79 or something. She know. Was just, you'd never have guessed it.
Right.
I wouldn't have, I'm like, damn. Lady, got some energy.
Yeah, she's charging.
Yeah. Great.
So it's no surprise now that we start to see people living way longer, and that's a good thing.
Modern medicine. Richard Hatch.
Yes.
He won the first play of Survivor back in the year 2000.
The first champion.
I listen to KCBS a lot, and when they do the hourly news at the top of the hour, they are playing the one from the East Coast. So I was driving back on the night of the finale. I was in town for some reason. And I want to say I was...
Oh, you're talking about way back when?
Way back in the year 2000. It was the night of the finale of the first season. So I did not know who won. Couldn't wait to find out. And it was the 6 o'clock top of the hour news. I'm coming back from something, and it's 9 p.m. on the East Coast. And they said who won. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I was like, that was even before, spoiler alert was a thing. Dude, what are you doing? I guess, reporting the news.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a huge bummer. And I had to be quiet, not tell John, not blow it for him, act like I hadn't found out. Anyway, worse for him than my spoiling of the finale is that he didn't pay his taxes on that. We were talking about this just the other day.
He got in trouble pretty early on, though.
He did. It continues. So you remember you were saying, look, I get it. Wouldn't it be great to not pay your taxes? Wouldn't it be great to keep all your money? It's going to come and catch you.
It's that tax protest that's going on.
It's not just going to be the money that you owe right now for your taxes. It's going to be that plus interest and penalties and fees and service fees and whatever they can tack on there. He had taken his winnings and he had put them, he'd like given them to his sister. And he said, I don't even have that money.
And he was
trying to hide that money. And he did get in trouble. Like, I feel like the guy went to jail for a minute, even.
He did.
So he still hasn't paid. Here's the story. More than a quarter century after he won the first season of Survivor, Richard Hatch is still battling the federal government over taxes it claims he has still failed to pay on his prize winnings. Only now, the amount that the government claims that he owes with penalties. So he won $1,010,000. So taxes on that. And I think when you win a prize, like the taxes are even steeper than a normal amount.
Okay.
So let's say he owed, but let's call it $400,000. Let's just say it was 40%. That $400,000 that he owed has now ballooned to about $3.2 million. So if and when he ever pays it, that's what he's got to come up with. In its effort to get that money, the federal government won a judgment against him back on March 17th. But Hatch, acting as his own lawyer, filed a notice 2 days later, March 19th, that he will appeal to the United States Court of Appeals.
Some people, in my experience, seem to be okay with stuff hanging over their heads.
I know.
And so he seems to be fine, and I would be looking to settle, figure it out, come to an agreement. But that's me because I'm not able to just get over it and get on with my day. It
would be a thorn. You just like
I just don't want that
bothersome splinter.
I have had times in my life when I've had trouble, and I remember thinking, this has got to stop. I can't live like this. And this is, mostly going to parties and getting busted for underage drinking, and then the driving and all the stuff.
Just nothing but trouble coming your way.
All I'm trying to do is party, but it's not working out.
Keep having to go to court.
It's
so
not
weird.
working out for me, and I just need a life without court dates and things hanging over my head. So good for him that he's just cruising. He'll probably die with that debt hanging over his head. But
you know how long he spent in jail?
2 years.
No.
How long?
How long do you think, Vinny?
2 days.
4 years. Over 4 years.
He was in prison for a while. Like,
over 4 years.
Who doesn't come out and just pay it back?
And doesn't that count towards it? Like,
I would say, community
on.
service-wise, there's no real service there. I would still say I've paid my debt to you.
Yes.
I did 4 years in the clink.
Yeah. Now you owe us for that, too. Those were taxpayer dollars.
Oh.
Apparently, the government is claiming that Hatch deeded 2 properties to his sister, Kristen Hatch, as well, to avoid having to pay. They're saying he's the owner. He just changed the name on the deed. He's the one who manages them and, whatever. So he doesn't, because he doesn't want those to get seized. Because they would, wouldn't they? Why have they not?
I don't know enough
He
about
says,
this
I've
stuff.
spent 25 years trying to do the right thing, and I remain committed to resolving this matter fairly. He was always very snotty.
Well, he's, snotty works, but Yeah, he's the smartest guy in the room. He's out. He's gonna, and he
that
did
guy.
win the game.
He
So
did.
credit to him. He won the game. But in this case, death and taxes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get with that program. You're wasting your time.
I know. Anyway, that's going on. I am totally out of time. What's coming up, Vin?
What?
I know. Look at the clock. Can you believe it?
All right. I'll get you updated on March Madness and more after these.
Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show, powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Watch video clips from the Sarah Vinnie morning show on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/@RadioAlice973 and remember to smash that subscribe button.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by your last chance for an Alice escape with Bruno Mars live in Miami.
So good.
Here's how to win. Download the free Odyssey app and listen to Alice 97.3.
That's it.
You got to listen for an hour.
Yep.
But, here we are doing 4. And then the station's on all day.
Yep.
We got great talent throughout the day. There's Mason in the midday.
Just leave it on all day. That's what we're going for here.
I said middle days around her. She's like, what is that?
Middle days.
Yeah, aren't you on right after us? It's
in the middle of the day.
It's middays. I'll take it easy. All right.
I didn't realize there was like some propriety regarding the name.
All right.
Middle days. Later days.
Whatever. And then later days is Jane.
Right.
A talented
after middle days
team here for you to help you get that 1 hour.
Yep.
So you'll have a chance to win a trip for 2 to see Bruno Mars on September 19th at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
So nice.
The trip includes round-trip airfare plus 2 nights hotel stay for a winner and a guest, courtesy of Atlantic Records. This is a national contest. 1 hour on the Odyssey app gets you qualified.
It's easy.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, here's what's happening.
I'm ready.
Some clouds. Much cooler today.
Yeah.
And rain this week. I don't think it's going to be a huge storm, but there's rain due this week.
It changed at my house from rain to just clouds.
Oh, did it?
It did, but who knows?
Are you looking at the apps? The apps are always wrong.
I look at the
I have to
Google
juggle 3 apps at once
Valley
and
weather.
then mash them together with my local news when I can watch it.
Rain is back on Google.
If people knew the research that Vinny put into the weather.
Oh, he has to look at all the apps.
I try very hard to deliver
Look
you
at all the
something
papers.
credible.
The Alice News Network
weather-wise.
is on fire.
It really is.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support. I appreciate that.
And good looking.
So handsome.
Yeah, it's the best looking department in the whole building.
It is, really. All the other departments look enviously toward the Alice News Network.
I don't want to cut you off.
Then let me continue.
Yes.
I mean, I should have known that, of course, whatever app I'm looking at was going to reflect what Vinny had predicted.
And they don't even,
No.
He doesn't even need to go to the department head meeting.
He just closes his eyes and lets his inner barometer figure out what the weather is going to be. God. It's like he's his own Doppler radar.
He goes in the ocean. He dives under. He gets the vibe from the ocean and comes back up and goes, I've got it! I've got it!
You are amazing.
You guys actually are amazing. That was very fun. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's still March.
Your Highness. Mm-hmm. It is. How is it still March? Can March get them out of here, please?
As quickly as this year's gone by, it's still March. I woke up this morning and there's March 30th. March Madness continues, and we now have the Final Four.
Oh.
UConn versus Illinois and Arizona versus Michigan. Both of these games will be on Saturday, April 4th. That's this coming Saturday.
The Duke-UConn game was crazy. Yeah. That was one of the best endings. I mean, this tournament's been fantastic for last-minute endings, and this one was literally like...
Do any of us have anybody in the Final Four?
I do.
Arizona was widely picked to win the whole thing on all the stuff I saw on ESPN. So I avoided that because that's like the standard. And I picked a dark horse, as they say, hoping, and I'm out. My bracket is busted. But Arizona, I bet you a lot of brackets still live because Arizona is the pick to win it all.
I have Arizona to win it all.
There you go.
And I'm the only one with...
I thought I had Michigan.
Yeah, you have Michigan.
Okay. Well, Michigan's still in as well.
Do I have the right Michigan?
You have the right Michigan. You did not pick Michigan State.
Right.
Anyway, that continues on Saturday, April 4th. The No Kings protests were widely attended nationwide. I came back into the city yesterday, and I was fearing the crowds. Or no, not yesterday, Saturday. and I was fearing the crowds. I didn't run into them because I was south of Market.
Yeah.
But it was widely attended. And that was not just here in the Bay Area where you expect that. Where that's our speciality.
Right. We're mad.
It was nationwide. So also, just a little update on Whimsy, if you want it.
Whimsy is the keyword that the Zillennials are using this year?
Yes, that's our Bob, everyone. She made us aware of the hole digging in Ocean Beach.
Oh, yes.
This was her.
It's a hole party.
We're
just
party.
Going to go bring a shovel to the beach and dig a hole.
And they did.
And?
It was widely attended, and apparently people are also in need, while they're in need of having their voices heard, they also are in need of whimsy.
And that's what it is, huh?
The giant hole in OB was well attended as well.
Are there any photos? How big
There
was the
are.
hole? Were there multiple millions of holes or that people could fall into, or was it just one huge hole?
From the photo I saw, it's one huge hole. Now, I also know this from having grown up going to the beach regularly. The whole photo is this one. This is the whole photo I saw. That one. Where'd that go? That.
Oh, they're
not quite that deep yet.
Yeah. I wish that there was something that was taken. I guess maybe.
That's pretty well attended, though, considering it's a hole digging meetup.
Like 100 people.
I was always told you don't dig too deep of a hole at the beach because you could end up with it caving in on you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the big things. My dad would always say that.
Uh-huh.
Drilled it into me.
He's not wrong.
Mm.
So anyway, big weekend here in the Bay Area. Hope you had a good one. First story here. This is a weird one.
Okay.
AI's everywhere. We know that. The stories are
constant.
And also, in some cases, people love it.
Mm.
And in other cases, people are saying, I'm going to lose my job thanks to that. AI taught researchers a 1,700-year-old board game that no one knew how to play.
What?
AI is about to replace, our best board game player of all time. For decades, there's been a chunk of carved limestone in a Dutch museum that looked like it could be some kind of board game. If it was, no one could figure out how it might work. It's about 1,700 years old. So they couldn't ask anyone, and they tried to analyze the markings. Archaeologists and computer scientists fed it into AI, and it came up with several possible ideas.
Oh.
It suggests that it's a blocking game, a type where one player tries to trap the opponent's pieces until they can no longer move.
Oh, like Othello or something.
Othello.
Remember that? It was like a black on one side, white on the other, like a little plastic coin, and you'd put it into the
Was it
square.
A vertical board?
It wasn't. It was just a big square, and I think it had a grid, so you'd put your things right into the slot.
You'd flip colors.
You'd flip them all over if you completed a thing. If you were on the top and bottom of something, you could flip everything in between to your color. I used to love Othello.
That's like
I think it came
like
in
an
like a
acoustic version of, what is it, Bejeweled Blitz? Which is the one where you...
Yeah, where you're trying to line up. Sort of like that.
Huh. I remember Othello.
Yeah.
And I remember the black and white pieces. But anyway, AI. All the smart people of the world couldn't figure it out. They put it into AI, and it says probably this.
That's funny.
They say maybe we're getting to a point where scientists could walk through museums showing AI a bunch of stuff we don't understand yet. And it might be able to connect the dots. I don't know.
Archaeologists are shaking in their boots. Oh, no!
Well, now we're going to lose our jobs, too.
Why don't we're just going to dig stuff up and present it to the AI overlord.
How about a fast fact?
You know I love fast facts, Vinny.
The entire U.S.
Fast facts. The entire...
You didn't give me a pause.
No, I actually love starting right away and then hearing it hit. It's the best. It's a fast fact. The entire U.S. interstate highway system cost $114 billion to construct.
Oh.
Or around $660 billion in today's dollars. It contains nearly 50,000 miles of roads, and 93% of them are toll-free.
The interstate system is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge country, and you can get anywhere. Just get on a highway, head east. Get on a highway, head north.
I've crossed the country that way.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Figure it out when you get to the other end. Of course, now we don't have to. We have GPS.
I don't know how much upkeep is necessary. I know a lot of the cross-country roadways have weather, which can often, especially the tires needed to drive in that weather, often tear up the roadways. Here, we are under construction all the time.
Yep. Always something getting repaved or reworked.
It's so easy. I always tell myself, calm down, you dork. Like, I will be like, what is this? Every place I go, they're under construction. Every place I go. And then you realize, well, that's probably just a coincidence. And there's construction happening all over, everywhere, all the time.
The joke in Tahoe is there's ski season and construction season.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, honeybees can tell time and can experience jet lag.
Oh.
I don't have any backup evidence for that.
they?
You're just going to have to take it.
Oh, weird.
Take it.
All right. Sorry. I'm sorry I resisted.
There's a one-lane bowling alley in the White House basement, which was added by Richard Nixon in 1973. There was another two-lane bowling alley in the West Wing built for President Truman, but it's been moved to the Executive Office building, which is also in the White House compound.
Oh. Boy, the boredom must have been ridiculous.
It's a good way to let out aggression, bowling.
Just a bowl.
Yeah, I'm very angry. Let's go bowling.
Is it the finger ball? What is that? 9. What's the one with the holes in the top of the ball? When I grew up with the little
Bowling.
balls, the candlestick, candle pin.
Candle pin?
Yeah, they're smaller balls. You get 3 of them each.
You mean bocce?
No, I mean candle pin. Oh, duck pin. That's what those ones are, the ones with the big ball. It's probably that. That seems to be more universal.
Yeah,
where I grew up was all about this.
When we were
these
kids,
little balls.
we did pin setting at the VFW, which is you would put the pin. They didn't have an automatic pin, so they had kids go and put the pins in, which got it got more dangerous as the night went on, and as the veterans got more drunk, and they decided, I'm not waiting for the pin kid to finish. I'm going to bowl. So it was exciting.
Huh?
Yeah.
Some adventure.
Yes.
That sounds like some more like World War II era crap. Are you kidding me? That at the bowling alley, they had
at the bowling alley
people
at the
volunteering
VFW
to set up the pins.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got paid, I think. Yeah.
And you had a little bench back there that you just sat on and waited?
Yeah. You just sit there, wait, and then they bowl, and then you run out, grab the pins, put them back on the dots, and run back out before they try to bowl again, which sometimes they waited, sometimes they didn't.
Huh. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Somebody had to do it for many. Bowling seems like such a thing where it must have been around since the early days.
It's been around a long time.
Yeah. This is a pretty round rock. I think I'm going to set up some tree branches down there and see if I can knock them over.
You into bowling?
I like bowling. I
like
don't
bowling
do it
too.
often, but I do enjoy it when I do it. Yeah.
Did you do it it seems like that might have been a thing in West Virginia.
I was on the bowling, like we had a bowling club. We didn't have a team, but I was on the bowling club. Yeah.
Huh?
The bowling club.
Yeah.
You know, with weather,
Yes.
you find yourself going,
Yes.
well, at least we can go do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. An indoor fun thing. There's usually a bar in those places.
Well, as a kid, I don't.
Well, his mom would take him because there was a bar in those places.
Well, she obviously let my brother and I go set pins at the VFW when, knowing those guys were just getting loaded.
Did your mom ever quit drinking entirely?
No. But when she married my stepdad, things changed. She was like around a lot more and didn't go to the bars and all that stuff.
Well, she wasn't looking for a husband anymore.
So some people can manage their drinking, just not me.
She's an alcoholic. Yeah, she definitely was an alcoholic, but she did manage from time. But she would have those moments where she didn't manage, as we know, happen, and then it wasn't fun.
Our text number is 800-400-3697. And Maddie's on the show with a few of those.
All right. 925, please fact check me, but I think the bowling alley was demolished by Trump. No. Got to keep it in there.
I thought he wrecked the East Wing.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? It crossed my mind as we did that story. If you're an elected president, this is just my way. I often look at something and then figure out how to live within the context of that.
Okay.
I don't always look at things and go, well, that wall's got to come down, and I'm definitely changing this. And I'm not going to be, I understand. If I were elected, I would think I'm here for 4 years. If I'm lucky, 8. Either way, I'm not touching anything.
Right.
Just let me do my job. Like, there's no point
right.
in changing everything around. But there's a certain type, I guess, that goes, I live here now, and I really don't like the state of things.
I like to be surrounded by gold.
God.
Let's see here. I don't understand. This is 650 talking about Richard Hatch. I don't understand why the taxes weren't taken up before giving him his prize money to begin with.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, they usually do that. I think you can say don't.
I think you can say don't. Like if you are, maybe he was a corporation and decided he was going to try to hide it.
Yeah. If you've come up with a way to pad yourself or save a couple bucks, good on you.
He was a smart guy. Who knows? And he was also like in his 40s. It wasn't like he was some, 19-year-old kid who didn't know what to do.
I'm sure he
was like, no.
We're talking about Hillary Duff earlier. We're giving tickets away to Hillary Duff plus pre-show party thing. 925. Hillary did the show Younger and How I Met Your Father. I remember she was on Younger. That's with Sutton Foster.
I don't know that.
That's Hugh Grant's or Hugh Jackson's girlfriend.
Oh, I do know.
Oh,
Broadway.
okay,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So she did some TV stuff. 408. This March Madness tournament has been amazing. That UConn Duke game was unbelievable, and it really was.
Yeah, I heard it was a last shot. Last shot win.
They were down by 19 at one point, UConn, and they came back. They were never leading until the last shot with a second left.
Oh, my God.
And scored.
What a nail biter.
Yeah. Let's see here. 408. I love how proud Maddie is of West Virginia. I remember the first time he was on the show years ago and always said how proud he was to be from the state. That's cool. Thank you.
That is cool.
It is cool.
What's coming up in the trash, Sarah?
Tiger. Sorry. Plus, following in your father's muscular footsteps. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alice, 97.3. We're still here. We're not out. It's Alice.
That was groovy.
It was groovy. That's nice.
No diggity.
Blackstreet featuring Dr. Dre. No diggity.
No doubt.
Jumpstart MD is our sponsor. Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart MD. Mention radio and get started for only $20.26. Get it? It's 2026. Call 855-JUMPSTART or visit jumpstartmd.com. You can call us or text us anytime. We welcome that. 800-400-3697. Email us, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com. And also enjoy San Francisco Bay coffee as we do each and every morning here on the Sarah and Vinnie Show.
I'm on Fog Chaser this morning. I just cracked open a fresh bag and
I think I'm on that middle, the Bay Bridge blend.
Oh.
The mid roast. I really like that. You like the darker roasts.
Yes,
in general. I like Fog Chaser.
The last bag we were on was French roast, which I really enjoyed, but today, Fog Chaser. Both excellent.
Okay, so right after we get off the air, basically it felt like I know. The minute we get off the air on a Friday, something big happens. Tiger Woods had another car accident. He flipped another vehicle on Friday afternoon. He was driving his Land Rover at a, quote, high rate of speed near his home in Jupiter, Florida, which is east coast of Florida. I had a friend who lived in Jupiter.
Rich person?
No. Although there is a rich enclave there, I believe.
I'm sure.
She was an overnight DJ, so I'm going to say no.
Right.
But it's, I have a couple friends who live there, and it's nice. It's Florida, East Coast Florida. They have to evacuate whenever there's a hurricane, that kind of thing. So he's there in Jupiter, Florida, and he tries to pass a truck pulling a trailer, and he clipped it. And the Rover ended up on his side. Tiger was uninjured and was able to crawl up and out of the pass. Oh, there's the car laying on its side. He climbed up and out of the passenger side door. The other driver also not injured. Although I haven't seen any pictures of the other car involved here. But they say a truck towing a trailer.
Did you say, have you seen, is it there that he blew a 0 because he's taking pills?
Right. And he refused urinalysis and a blood test.
Which
I think means an automatic impairment conviction.
Right. No, I'm not
Maybe
surprised.
He just didn't want everyone to know.
Well, no,
right.
He knows what he's been taking, and he's an addict. And it's one of those things that one of the crazy stories in my lifetime was to find out that Prince, because this is a guy who'd famously risen through he got his first record deal at 17, 18, whatever it was, been through the music industry entirely without any episodes of drunken debauchery. Right. And so you go, whoa.
There's a guy who has it together.
He's a Jehovah's Witness, and you go, all right, it doesn't really go with the whole sexy songwriting thing you do, but okay.
But he's a devout person,
right.
Sure.
And he ends up ODing on pills because of a hip surgery. And Tiger's been through
so many surgeries.
Countless surgeries. And now it makes more sense. Like, he was a guy who was taking, was it Ambien?
Yes.
And so those stories were wide that he was having hallucinations and weirdness associated with that. And now it's clear. He's someone who's got to go clean up and get off the pills.
Yeah.
Even though he may still be in pain. He may legitimately be taking them like, guys, I've had back surgeries, neck surgeries, knee surgeries.
And now that his last big wreck, he ruined his leg. Like, he almost lost his leg. His ankle was pulverized, and he had 4 breaks in his femur. Like, he really, this is a guy. And your body says, well, no, we need that.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Even if you probably could pull off, now the pain is coming back. Like, no, you need that. You got to get it. You need relief.
It's pretty clear that's what's going on. But we don't know. But that's my guess as to why he would have blown.
The police say he did show signs of impairment.
Of course he did.
But he blew a 0.00 on a breathalyzer test. He refused a blood test, refused urinalysis, so there is no word on what he might have been under the influence of. But that, when you refuse, you are charged, and it's like a license thing. He was charged with a Dewey and property damage and refusal to submit to a lawful test. He was released at about 11 p.m. on Friday night. His mugshot looks sad, of course. He suffered some pretty serious injuries in his last wreck in 2021. And that's what we were talking about, a bunch of broken bones in his right leg. The Masters tournament in Augusta kicks off April 9th. Tiger, I'm assuming he won't be there for that. That was a question even before this accident.
Yeah, he'd been trying to play his way into shape so he could. But each time he comes back, it's that same thing where we all rooted for Tyson to beat that young kid, and then Tyson looked like an old man.
Yeah.
And that's a reality you're up against always when you are aging, and especially with the injuries he's had. I don't think we'll ever see that Tiger again.
No.
And that's okay.
I can't imagine it.
He was a guy that, changed the golf world. Right now, what he should do is just get healthy.
Yeah. I saw a couple articles where some golfers were quoted and saying he needs to stop golfing because all of this stuff he's doing is to keep golfing. And it's like, maybe just hang it up for a little bit or
be
forever.
A dad and retire.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Watch your son who's doing terrific, who could be a champion as well.
And don't even, it's not like don't ever play golf again, but give yourself time to heal. And to go through the clear withdrawal that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think he's putting those two things together, but I do think that at one time he was, in fact, I said it to you when the story broke about the wife and all the women he had. What do they call that? A port in every storm?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Something like that.
It
is something like that. That's not exactly what we're looking for, though, is it?
Well, I was going to say whole, but that's not it either. The bottom line is that this is a guy who was the best golfer in the world, no questions, for what, a dozen years?
At least. He was amazing.
And he was a hero.
He was a golf robot.
Every person of color because he'd broken through maybe the whitest sport in the world.
Yeah.
The country club sport of golf.
So they helpfully gave me a little timeline here, too, just like this is not his first Dewey, as you're well aware, I'm sure. In 2009, this is when he was the number one ranked golfer in the world. He'd finished in the top 10 in 3 of the 4 majors and was one of the highest paid athletes in the world. And then overnight, his reputation was completely flipped. Thanksgiving of that year is when this all went down. He and his then wife, Elin Nordegren, I guess that she found out, she somehow confirmed his marital infidelity while he was napping, attacked him, chased him out of their home with a golf club. He got into his Cadillac Escalade, and she was smashing the windows and gave chase in a golf cart, and he ended up crashing into a fire hydrant, leaving him unconscious and bleeding when concerned neighbors found the couple. Originally, it was just a simple crash. But soon the details would come out. He divorced her and got she got a $110 million settlement. While an astonishing number of mistresses emerged in the public sphere. The very first one was that Yucatel.
Yeah, Rachel
Yucatel.
Yeah.
A bunch of sponsors dropped him. He apologized and entered therapy. And then in 2017, he was arrested for DUI. He was found unconscious, just asleep in his car, which was sitting in a traffic lane with the engine running near his home in Jupiter at like 2 a.m. He stumbled and swayed his way through a field sobriety test, told officers he had Vicodin and Xanax after undergoing a 4th back surgery the previous month.
Oh, I didn't know the pills were... I knew that he'd been doing these surgeries and that pills are what they give you, and often the term, nothing illegal was on the scene, even in overdose situations. Meanwhile, they know damn well that person had pill bottles everywhere.
5 drugs were found in his system, but no alcohol. And he wound up pleading guilty to reckless driving. He got a year of probation, a $250 fine, and 50 hours or years of community service. No jail time. He in 2021, that was the big crush. I think he was like speeding to get to some shoot for a commercial or something on a golf course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was playing in a tournament. He was driving a tournament vehicle.
Oh.
And I know the road that it was because it was south of LA. I know the road, and people go fast on that road, but there's big turn, and like he missed the big turn.
Oh boy, yeah. Rancho Palos Verdes.
Yeah,
he was driving more than 80 miles an hour, lost control of his car at a curve in the road, and slammed into a tree. It nearly cost him his leg. He was removed from the car via the jaws of life, and had a compound femur fracture and a shattered ankle. They're saying here. He avoided legal repercussions despite driving dangerously, but recovery was slow for him after undergoing several surgeries, and he didn't enter a tournament for over a year, like 14 months.
It may have been his, which didn't save him because he's clearly still on pills, but because he was so hurt, they had to take him to the hospital, so it wasn't a situation where the police, and he's a celebrity, so he got off despite being greatly injured.
Right. So no penalty for that. And then there's this one. He was held for 8 hours, which I guess is in accordance with Florida DUI laws. But the refusal to submit to a lawful test that they charge you.
I believe, and the laws have gotten stricter, and as they should. I believe if you denied the test, they pull your license right then.
Yep.
So I know people have said, he's rich. Why doesn't he just hire a driver? Because you want your independence. Because you want to go where you want, when you want, and you don't want to admit, well, I'm also intoxicated most of the day.
Yeah. I can handle it. I got it. I don't need that. It really doesn't. It's only a second DUI because they didn't charge him with the accident you were talking about, 80 miles an hour. So, as you may know, Tiger's been dating Vanessa Trump. That's the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr. And a source says she's disappointed and a little bit pissed about the latest accident. The source says he has to get things under control, or she's not going to stick around.
Well, he's got to get things under control, yes.
Period. Right.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, fans of Tigers were already wearing shirts with his mugshot on them at the Texas Children's Houston Open Golf Tournament on Saturday. The next day, they were all prepared. Someone stayed up late and made them all T-shirts. Oh, we're fans. It says supporting him.
Ah, that's right. You're fans. Okay.
Okay.
Or you made the news. Congratulations.
Yes, exactly. So there's the Tiger stuff. Let me go.
I feel bad for him, and I hope he goes to rehab. It's not the end of the world. It's also not going to cure him.
No.
But it'll at least allow him time to clean up with some people overseeing him, get him to clean, and then he can start trying to live without the pills. And I do think he'll have to quit the golf too.
Yeah.
They're probably right. Like the competing, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that feels like give your body a break, try to get off these pills, and then start whatever rehab process without pushing yourself. Like, I can do more because I'm taking these pills.
Sometimes people who succeed in things believe that they can pull things off against the evidence. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Especially
they delude themselves.
An addict or an alcoholic, you get real delusional.
Yeah.
I'm Tiger Woods. By a sheer force of will, I will pull it all off. Only to find out.
No, you won't.
Sorry, dude, you're human. And we
have our limitations as humans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Moving on. Maddie, who is Joseph Baena?
I don't know.
Vinnie?
Well,
I
was
think
going
I
to be
do
very
know.
unkind, but I will instead say Joseph Baena is Arnold Schwarzenegger's love child.
Yes, he is. That is right. And he seems like he looks just like his dad. He always was the spitting image.
More than the other kids.
Yes.
Way more than the other kids. And
so true.
the maid used to bring the kid around Maria.
Yeah.
So she's looking at someone a child that looks like her husband and has been born to the maid.
Mm.
And so I'm sure when that truth came out, the realization had to hurt 10 times more. Knowing his son's been in my house.
Yeah.
For years.
Well, there she was. How was I to stop myself? Bending over, dusting things.
I forgot. Did he know the whole time that was his kid?
I believe he did know the whole time.
I don't think he did, but I think the evidence was staring him directly in the face.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
If he
looking
didn't,
in the
he's
mirror.
blind. Right.
But then, because when it came out, not only did he end up in divorce but he had to settle with her. He paid her.
He bought her a house in Bakersfield.
Something like
and
that,
was paying for the kid.
So I don't think that it had been publicly acknowledged or at all. And then
maybe they were in love.
Maybe
he just wanted to see her every day. He's like, just keep coming.
I was using that very extremely loosely.
No,
the
like
whole
it.
love child.
I like it.
She
understands me.
Speaking as a love child, once I met my real dad, my mom finally was like, "Oh my God," because I looked just like I'm like of all the kids, I looked the most like him. She was like, "It was really tough as you were growing up and looking more and more like him to not tell you." And then,
boy,
yeah.
So Joseph Baena, who I think was like maybe 13 when the whole thing blew up in Arnold's
I think you're
face. Right. Well, he's older now. I think maybe like pushing 30. And the last I had heard from him is,
He's 30?
Oh, I don't know. Well, can you look that up? Joseph Baena, Baena. But he's got to be pushing that. I mean, it's been a while.
It has been a while, you're right. And I have no idea when the first story broke or how far from that we are.
You want to guess?
30.
25.
28.
No.
Yeah, Sarah with the win.
So the last I had heard was he was a real estate agent. That he was like doing TikToks where he's like taking you through the house that he's trying to sell, which is great. That's a wonderful job to have. And if you're good at it, I'm sure there's money to be made. It looks like his dad would come on. We're going to the gym. I'm going to work. We're going to work out.
He is built for it.
Yes.
He's got his dad's rig.
He does.
And so I actually think that it's, he's trying to be his dad's son. He wants to, like.
Well,
so
that's the one you'd be like that. I want the famous dad.
And they're bonding over this.
Yeah.
So that's cool, I think.
He has won his first bodybuilding competition.
All right, Joe. So
we have pictures of him. He is, the muscle guys. They're pretty ripped. They're obviously. He looks absolutely fire in these pictures, but he's got this weird like veining down low on his belly that I just find it curious. I don't know. I don't like sit around staring at the no, right here, Vinny. Look at that. It's not in every picture. Like, it's just a weird veiny rippling down right above his panty line.
I would have thought, I think they call them striations. Sometimes that's what they're going for, which is that like you want to see and that's why they have to not drink water before they're just trying to lose every bit of.
Yeah. There are pictures of him working out with Arnold where he looks a lot bulkier. I mean, that's,
right.
he clearly starves himself of all things to just get down and then oils up. He's got what it takes. And there's pictures of him working out with his dad. His dad's advisor, lift up your arm here and we'll get you into this pose. And so let's see, this was his debut bodybuilding competition. There are some serious competitors in this. These other guys, he, by the way, has kind of longish, curly, golden brown hair and a porno mustache. Like, it's just perfect.
The mustache is what kids are wearing right now.
Yeah. Are they not doing the beard anymore?
No, the beard's there too. The beard is still very popular, but the mustache you see a lot of, 20-somethings with mustaches.
It's the
now.
Benson Boone look.
Ah, yes. It's not a great look. The thing I love about there's a picture of him and the three finalists are standing there and they're all posing. To me, whenever I think about bodybuilding competitions, men and women, I picture that they're in the pose and then they paste this strained smile on their face like,
that's part of the skill is exerting everything in your body while still smiling gladly.
He looks like the happiest dude. He is in a pose and he has the most natural looking smile on his face. Like, I'm just happy to be daddy. Daddy, look at me. He just looks so relaxed and so good. There's an awful lot of junk in the way of that. I guess maybe they've already been awarded their prizes and he's number one because there's this huge metal thing hanging in front of him.
Well, that's their podium.
I guess. I really did wish that was gone because there they all are in just the classic arms up, biceps crunching.
I'm happy for that kid. And it's there's a few people that I've always Arnold's been in my life my whole life.
Yeah. I know.
Bruce Willis has been in my life my whole life. These are actors that are now, transitioning to old people.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis obviously suffering greatly. I hate that.
I know.
He's a guy I've watched from everything from Moonlighting TV show with Sybil Shepherd all the way through.
Right.
So it's I like Arnold.
It's really sad.
And I actually like this kid. I'm sorry the kid ended up blowing up Arnold's life, but I'm glad Arnold's doing right by him.
I know, and it's how lovely that of all his kids, this is the one who is the most wanting to do. I want to just be with you, Dad. Could we just be? I just want to be with you.
And I'm going to guess that the real estate agent thing is just a show of
I can work.
I'll work.
I'll put in the work. You don't have to pay me anything,
but please pay me something.
But also with your time. Pay me with,
also
pay me with
some
love
money.
and
You
affection.
could chip
and
off
money.
a
Money
mill.
would be fine.
It's not going to kill you.
So he was right there with him. He helped him train for the competition. He won, let's see. He came in first in men's open bodybuilding heavyweight class, men's classic physique true novice, because I guess this is his first time, and men's classic physique novice during this. This was in Colorado, and it was the, National Muscle Sculpting Contest. First contest wins it all.
He looks great. This is where, at this level, they still look healthy.
Yeah.
The thing that Arnold won a million times, and now it's gotten
Mr. Universe?
I don't know enough about it to go around saying they're on steroids, but they grow their bodies to the point where there's no longer health involved at all. There's nothing healthy about that.
We are gonna pump you up
all the way to
balloon animal style.
That kid looks great though.
He does. Yeah. So there you go, Joseph Baina. He wins. Oh, what's coming up in the news then?
Wow.
I know. I don't know where all the time goes.
Well, there's a conspiracy theory out there that I will put a stop to, and airports are finally on my game after these.
Ophelia. Alice at 97.3. The Sarah Vinnie Show, powered by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Valkyries. We have a jersey, and we're going to give it away at about 8:05.
Mm-hmm. Big day for the Valkyries. They're unveiling their brand new jerseys today.
Oh,
so
how
you
exciting.
Get one
you get
first.
One of the brand new ones.
Yeah, so this will be for this season, and you'll get one of the new jerseys.
All right, we're going to do that in less than half an hour.
Aren't the Valkyries just babies? They've already moved on to a new jersey?
Well,
it's this year's edition.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta mix it up for the fans.
Well,
plus merchandising. Come
gear,
on.
Yes,
Let's
gear.
be smart about this.
I spent some time in their store when I was at the game for sure.
They have awesome merch.
Mm.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Jam Bar.
Oh, delicious.
An organic, real food energy bar with gluten-free grains and no processed sugars or oils. Buy Jam Bar at stores including Whole Foods, Safeway, Nugget, Molly Stone's, and Good Earth Markets. Jam Bar.
Nice.
Brings you this report. Some clouds today and rain this week. The end. That's
yeah.
For now. That's enough. Okay, so this is the story where I'm like, oh my gosh, they're finally doing it. What I need them to do. U.S. airports are telling travelers, please don't arrive too early. Please don't come 3-4 hours early.
That's okay. I'm going to do that.
No. We don't want you to. No need to arrive 3 hours early. We promise 90 minutes does the trick. Finally. You know, we're already going to be on a plane for however long we're there. Yes, this is my game. I want to spend as little time in the airport as humanly possible because I'm already going to be on the plane for anywhere from 1 to 6 hours. It's always been my grind. Like, are you kidding me?
I like to build in time for the unforeseeable things that life can throw your way.
Like to get a coffee, maybe a little snack, get some stuff for the plane, listen to some music.
Have a snack at home.
If I get stuck in traffic, I've got a built-in buffer.
Oh, you guys. Arriving too early can actually create longer lines right when we're open. Spacing out arrival times helps keep things moving smoothly for everyone. 2 hours max for an international flight. 90 minutes will do the trick. Otherwise, the airport has been able to keep lines manageable, but it makes sense that everyone arriving right as security opens for the day would create longer lines. I guess everyone's trying to, zoom in under the rush.
Be first in line.
And then they don't have to deal. But it's
hard to believe they close security. I feel like airports are 24/7.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I've definitely been in a line at San Jose Airport that looked like one of those jokes where the partition, the little velvet ropes, snake you around where it's like a.
I can't even see the TSA line.
And you see that they've got you going, 4 rows wide before you even stretch out to get down the hall. What is happening here? Anyway, now the airports are saying, I guess, TSA has been a problem in that they're not staffed. There's partial, what are they calling that? A partial government shutdown?
Yeah. I was reading something, though. It looks like they've got it funded now.
Yeah, they got it funded, and they should be getting back to normal, hopefully, this week.
Well, let's hope so. Because, man, some of the video I saw of people just like, I've been here for 3 hours. My flight is departing.
Yeah.
I would just leave.
The shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security became the longest partial shutdown in U.S. history yesterday. And they say there may be an end in sight. So,
boy,
I don't know how long it'll take the airports to fully recover. But right now they're asking that you not arrive 3 hours early, Sarah.
Well, sounds like I need the extra time. What with the slowdowns?
You're not listening to them. They're asking you 90 minutes.
But not at Oakland and SFO. They have private TSA, and they have been fine.
Good.
Just got a text from 925. I was at the Oakland airport last night flying to Orange County, and there was 0 line at security. I walked right through.
Wow.
So locally, we've been spared.
I haven't flown in a while, so I can't speak about airport readiness or busyness. I like to keep that going too. Flying. It's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like flying.
I know. I don't love it.
I know. Oh, I see. It's for me, not for you. Got it. Okay. I didn't quite understand where you were going with
I don't
that.
want to.
Yeah.
No, thanks. How about you, Maddie? You going anywhere anytime soon?
I hope to go home to see my dad this summer.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. There's a rumor. There's a lot of rumors around because of the internet. They just catch fire and go wide.
Yeah, there's no stopping them once they get rolling.
Although I did look up recently all those rumors we know of from our childhoods.
Oh.
And they are on the internet.
Like
the
what,
gerbil
urban myths?
one.
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
the
Right. I love that one. That's a
the
good
one
one.
about the sailors getting all of the love from Rod Stewart. And
yes,
him having
40 ounces. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Jamie Lee Curtis is a hermaphrodite is another one.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
That's a big one.
We
Yeah.
were kids. There was no internet. How these got started and went to every school ground nationwide, I don't know.
Well,
But
it was
now,
the gossips. They're feeling a little left out of the loop now.
now the internet takes care of that for
Yeah.
you. It makes
The
more
ultimate
sense.
gossip.
Gas prices are soaring. On average, they're $1 per gallon. They're up $1 per gallon across the country. California is so much higher than everywhere else. It's an absolute crime. $7 plus a gallon.
Incredible.
I'm gonna hit close to $100 filling up my car the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
There's a rumor on social media that gas is being diluted to stretch the supply, and that drivers are saying, I'm getting worse gas mileage thanks to this dilution. A lot of social media posts like this are fake news.
Yeah.
It's not real. They're not diluting your gas. But
Oh?
they do say this could end up being true. Last week, the EPA announced they're planning to tweak the rules on May 1st to allow more gas stations to cut gasoline with ethanol.
Oh.
That makes it cheaper, but also yields less power and worse fuel economy in your engine. So the rumors of it having happened are false. The possibility of it happening
Are real.
real. Now, I'm going to share this with you for those of you who are younger than me. In the 70s, I want to say it was 75 or 76, there was something known as the gas crisis.
The energy crisis.
The energy crisis. Yeah. It was a thing where not only were the gas lines so long, but then they even said, you're going to, I think it was the last number on your license or the last, whatever it was, if there was an even odd thing happening.
Yep.
Where you couldn't even get in line if you didn't have
it wasn't the right day for you.
The right plate. So, and they led us to believe that gas was at the end.
Yes. It seemed like the end of gas.
And all the cool cars that we'd grown up with, all the muscle cars, all the V8s,
Gas guzzlers.
immediately turned into these little tiny tin cans.
Yep.
And
The
I
compact
even
car.
remember my mom and dad driving the Oldsmobile. We drove in an Oldsmobile and we left. I think in the end my dad sold it himself, but we got like a little Toyota wagon that was the size of your car. Like a tiny little,
Like a little Corolla.
toaster thing. And that was the car we drove. We got rid of the Oldsmobile with these big swinging doors and the jump seat in the back where you could look out the windows as you drove down the road. Had mags on it. And
Well, your dad was a car guy.
it was a cool
kick-ass
car. And we ended up with that. That was part of the gas crisis. And then everything went back to normal.
And then we all started driving Hummers.
Escalades and
Yes,
such.
Right. The big SUV is back.
So I don't say that for any other reason than to say, don't fret. This will pass. It passed. And all of a sudden, we're back to normal. I'm driving an electric. That's another way to deal with this problem. But in general, I think you just got to wait out, hopefully not the whole administration, and just this will come to a conclusion here very soon. but the diluting at the fuel pumps has not happened yet.
But it might.
It might.
What if that'll cause engine damage too? Like they're tuned for certain gas.
I can't speak to it.
Mm.
I know, my dad and both of my brothers could, but I am not a
Motor guy
at all. I fix things with hammers.
That doesn't work on motors generally.
It doesn't fix anything. No, you're right. I thought gender reveal parties were over, but this family decided to have one at Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, all right.
They posted their video and went viral for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, what happened?
They're calling this person toxic.
Oh.
As they went to the Cheesecake Factory for their gender reveal, they had balloons filled with confetti, and they were going to pop that thing right there in the Cheesecake Factory. And as people said, isn't that going to make a mess? They said, oh, they'll clean it up. They're happy to clean it up. And, of course, everyone went, no one's happy to clean that up. These are the people who also yell at you for not putting your carts back. Hey, defend the employees. And I don't.
So the other people are getting in their faces about this. Okay. Okay. I mean, they do have vacuums and stuff there.
Yeah, but that's not part of.
But it's not
your
up
mess
to the table next to you to make a ruckus about the confetti that you're gonna be dropping. Like, it's one thing if the manager and a waiter and waitress come, like, you know what, we're sorry, but could you do that out in the parking lot where the turtles can swallow that stuff, or whatever other environmental catastrophe you could cause?
They did say that the confetti was blue.
Oh.
So the news is a little baby boy.
So they did release the confetti.
But the people online, of course, they'll clean it up is crazy. You could have done that outside.
Well, then environmental stuff.
Yeah.
That's just paper, isn't it?
Disrespectful to the people in the restaurant. My God. Seriously, gender reveals, knock it off. You don't need to. Tell your family and get on with your life.
Yeah. People need that Insta moment, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We don't, though.
We need to go viral on TikTok. But now you've gone viral, and it's because you're a jerk. Don't worry, they'll clean it up. Well, we're all looking for stuff to be outraged about. That's why things go viral. We're like, oh, I can't believe they would ever say that. I'm going to repost this with an angry message underneath.
I feel like gender reveals that feels played out. But okay, if you need to.
I feel like right when someone died at a gender reveal party, that was kind of when it should have ended.
Or the fire that started on the hillside.
Oh, right, yeah.
You don't remember that?
Vaguely.
It's bad news.
Was it burning like a certain color? Or
I don't think the color was the problem.
I see. Just fire.
Just fire in general, right. Our text number is 800-400-3697. And Maddie's here and on the show.
All right, you guys have been busy with the text this morning. First of all, Bob is taking a couple days off.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. We didn't even mention it. She's got something going on, and she's gone for
People always think the worst. But
no.
Anyway, she's just taking a couple days off.
And we did name her Bob for a reason.
Yeah. There'll be a new Bob.
We're tired of catching heat for things that happen around here.
That aren't our fault.
Yeah, got nothing to do with us.
415, Richard Gere and the Gerbil, Marilyn Manson rib removal, 2 big rumors at my school. Those were big ones. 415, Rod Stewart mentioned in a recent interview that his disgruntled manager started the rumor about him after he fired him.
Oh, that's awesome. I like it.
Someone asked him about it?
Yeah, I mean.
Where do you think that got started?
They should. People want to know. Did that really happen, dude?
Okay, I just have to ask you about that one thing.
Yeah, you need to look that up. We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, well, we can't.
This is a neat little fast fact from the 408. Arnold was in real estate in his early days to fund his bodybuilding.
Oh.
So he really is taking off after the old man.
I have a beautiful Tyrolean.
What is he, Austrian?
In Austria for you.
Huh.
Also, like...
I was at the Oakland airport last night, and again, no lines at all. Same thing. I got a couple from SFO, too, so you don't need to get early.
So you're saying that's private TSA?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
it's a different, I don't know how it works, but I just know that we've been spared all of that because of that. 510 Sarah Vinnie saw Project Hail Mary this weekend. Love it. And incredibly close to the book, which I loved. Yeah. I wonder how I would have felt about the movie if I hadn't read the book first. I think you'd love it.
That's one of the big questions I have is they were very, and I get it. That was already almost a 3-hour movie. Where do you extend it? But there was the problem in and of itself, I don't think was explained well enough if you hadn't read the book. I know all the details of the astrophage and what's, what it does, how it, but they had to really zoom through that part, the technical part.
Boom, 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 got to it. And yes, we'll talk about it on Thursday morning. And I actually got a review from somebody over the weekend who had their own thoughts they didn't like about the movie, which I was like, what? There was something you didn't like?
I just was curious if you hadn't. I've read the book. Yeah. I'm very familiar with that, so the problem didn't need to be belabored.
Right.
But I think in some cases, if you didn't know, you'd go,
it's a Petrova line.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say, if you see it twice, it might. Then those things will stand out better.
Because you'll sort of, right. I know, I really felt like the star of the book is the astrophage. Like, it's this interesting thing that is happening to us and happening around us, and we're learning so much from it and using it for various things. And it's completely sidelined, really, as we get to the more sort of social thing that's happening, the interesting interactions.
And then the buddy comedy.
Yeah. Oh, of course, yes. Thursday, 6 a.m.
Yes, there you go.
That is the end of that. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got that Valkyries jersey to give away, plus Firefest fail, Willy Wonka Fest fail, and now this. Alice, 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show, Golden State Valkyries. They are getting ready here for the 2026 WNBA season. They're unveiling their new jerseys.
That was better than the real thing.
I can't make that noise.
You did a great impression. Well done.
So we have one. We've got one of the new Golden State Valkyries jerseys, and we'd love you to win it. And here's how you do it. Be the first caller. That's right. Use your phone for what it's made for, apparently. 800-400-3697. Call us and be the first caller to be able to tell us the name of the Valkyries mascot. Now, I get it. People are going to be able to Googie this. But you race, you know the answer, you race, you beat everybody else, and you get your very own jersey from the Golden State Valkyries. First caller with the answer wins at 800-400-3697. It looks like the phones are already ringing. Oh, my God. Wow.
You're there.
Did the first person know? Hang up on them.
I think.
Yes, dear.
I'm looking at it. Oh, no, they're calling this just the Violet Edition.
Don't say it on the air.
Oh, don't?
Don't.
Okay. All right.
All right. So right now, Maddie is busily answering the phones. If you know, run to your phone because otherwise, people are going to Google it. But that takes a couple seconds. Then you get to the phone, 800-400-3697. This is going to be a quick turnaround on this one. Did you get a winner yet or what? Apparently not. The Sarah Vinnie Show, caffeinated by San Francisco Bay Coffee. You can call or text us, 800-400-3697. Those numbers are busy right now because people are calling in to win their Valkyries jersey. And you can email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie at Odyssey.com. Odyssey is spelled Audacy. Sarah with an H, Vinnie with an IE. It's easy. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. Okay. Bust in whenever you get the winner. I'm surprised we don't already have it.
Yeah, that is very strange.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Okay. All right.
So recently, there was the Willy Wonka experience. And it made it all the way to us. And it was in Scotland. And they said, we've got this big, everyone's expecting a chocolate river and all the different areas that everyone, as each kid is lost. All these different things, a glass elevator, all the things that are awesome about Willy Wonka. And apparently it was such a disappointment that children were reduced to tears. It became national news in Scotland and some places here in England. Some places here in America.
In England?
I don't know. I'm sure in England too. Here in America, the story made it all the way to us.
Okay.
So it was funny. Like, it was clearly somebody's idea of almost just like a little party celebrating Willy Wonka that got released out on social media and people thought it was a big thing and thousands of people showed up to it and they were like, oh, we were expecting 35 to 50 people. This is more than we can handle here.
Well, the weird thing about Willy Wonka is that I don't know if that was a huge movie. I don't know if that
the original one?
The original Willy Wonka was one of those things that I feel like every single person saw, and we all have that in common. But was it a hit?
Was it called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I think so.
I think that's the original
one. Was it in
one.
theaters? Because I think I only saw it on TV.
I believe that it predates us. So even if it was in theaters, we wouldn't have necessarily been able to see it. I don't really know. I only ever saw it on TV. All I know is it was for grandparents.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is what it's called. The original 1971. So there it is. I was born in 69.
Yeah. I was maybe a 5-year-old in 71.
Was not a hit when it first debuted in theaters. It was considered a box office disappointment, grossing only about $4 million against a $3 million budget. Boy, have the dollars
they
changed.
got a lot done with $3 million. That is quite a production.
So they made a mill. $1 million.
But then it went on to be played incessantly on television. I must have seen it 50 times.
It later gained a cult following, becoming a beloved classic through television and home video in the 80s and 90s. So there's that. It wasn't a hit.
It was based on a book, right?
I don't know the book.
I feel like I read the book.
But I will say
Maybe that's
that
called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
it makes more sense now because I'm trying to think as you're talking about it. I'm thinking that movie was like very memorable and was something that I remember seeing. And Gene Wilder was incredible as the.
And there have been other iterations because didn't Johnny Depp do one?
Yes,
and then
but-
Timothée Chalamet did one.
And that was the reason why I wanted to look it up, because if it wasn't a hit, but it through television,
yes,
wormed its way into all of our lives.
Yep. So they did this very small thing that thousands of people showed up for, and then everyone was mad. So it isn't quite on the same level as that. And I don't know what they were charging for that. But then there was also Fire Festival, which was hyped to be this huge, just things that do not live up to expectations. So when you hear that it's the Barbie Dream Fest at the Broward County Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and they're charging $450 a ticket, up to that, you're like, this is going to be great. I love Barbie. By the way, there's a lot of older women geared up in Barbie stuff, TikToking and reeling about the things that they've picked up at this thing.
At the Barbie Fest.
At this Barbie Dream Fest.
Okay.
And it's at that level of here's some pictures of it. It's not particularly well attended, and it's in an enormous space. And that first photo at the top there is one of the photos. That's some people walking around at the Barbie Dream House, which is a cardboard cutout of a one-level house. Come on! Everybody knows the Dream House has 3 stories.
This is a thing for people to do photo ops with, right?
That's
all it is.
It's got to be that. However, at $450, these people paid $250 a pass. So they rented a space that was far too large. They put far too few things in it. All these people who are fans of Barbie and they are just absolutely trashing the production. They say there are a few places where you can buy some Barbie type things, but it's just acres of open space. And they even have like cones and those velvet rope situations where like they expected so many people to be interested in doing some of these non-activities that they have there. It's hysterical.
Well, I'm glad they didn't burn a lot of people. Good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there were a lot of pre-sales. So, but some people
Barbie Fest is a failure. Is
Barbie
what you're
Dream
saying. Okay.
Fest is a massive. It's at the convention center in a gigantic. They have by the way, the biggest deal was the roller skating rink. It was 20 feet by 40 feet, which is small. That's like it's big for a pool, I guess. But when you're on roller skates, you basically, you take one stride, you hit the other wall.
Well, I don't know if they meant that to be for grown-ups or for kids, but it's at best for kids.
Well, it's funny because there's definitely an older lady.
Yeah, these are all
here.
These are all grown-ups.
Yeah,
there are no kids
I don't
there.
see any children
Right.
there. Oh, you can stand inside packaging. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay, Barbie
so
Dream
anyway,
Fest, a bust,
they're
everyone.
comparing it to the Wonka experience and to Firefest as well. And so if you have a moment today and you want to take a look at just Google Barbie Dream Fest. It is hysterical. This lady's like, yeah, and I got this over at that one booth over there, and it's in like a plastic baggie, the kind that you Glad, I don't know, and you pull it out and it's got the green stripe at the top, and she's like,
Ziploc.
she goes, yeah. She's looking at it, she goes, oh, there's a bunch of dirt in there. It's like, I actually entertained myself for a while looking at people's videos of this thing. So,
do you think this is sanctioned by whoever owns Barbie? It doesn't sound like it would have been.
You know what's funny? It is absolutely using the Barbie logo and the Barbie colors, but it does seem like
they would have put a stop to it if they'd known about it.
Yes. Like I wonder if, and there's a ton. There's some pretty big sponsors and partners that are on their list of thank yous. You guys probably haven't heard of Dillard's, but Dillard's is like a big
I've heard of Dillard's.
Oh, okay. I've
I
only
don't know
ever,
why I've heard of it.
I've only ever seen it in the Midwest.
Oh.
I don't know though. Then maybe it's elsewhere. I see Michael's. That's a craft store. And maybe there's some yoga studio.
There's a Dillard's in Stockton.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't believe I've ever shopped there, but I'm familiar.
One Reddit reader wrote, "This event sucks. Barely any vendors or activities. The 80s roller disco is a 20 by 40 square of concrete in the middle of the marketplace with no direct decorations or anything to make it special." And another one wrote, "I attended a careers expo that was more exciting than this hot mess."
Yeah, it looks like a bust. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
I wonder if, they were charging for these tickets. It does feel like you could easily demand your money back and then just go, there you are in Fort Lauderdale. You can go to the Hard Rock Casino. It's right there. Have a great time. Much rather go to a casino than that. Maybe I'm alone in that.
Well, this is the problem with the fandom, is you might find yourself gleefully and joyfully posting away in the most luxurious setup ever, or
at the cardboard cutout of
exactly
not
what I
the
was
dream
thinking.
house.
Right. Crunch.
I know. At the box office, another great weekend for Project Hail Mary. It's made $164 million in the U.S. and just crossed the $300 million mark globally to become the year's top Hollywood picture so far. And they're actually saying it is Amazon MGM Studios' biggest post-merger release. It passed up Creed 3. And this is, and they're 2 weeks in with this. And it made another $54 million over the weekend. So I think this thing's got some staying power.
We've agreed to shut the heck up until Bob's Movie Club on Thursday morning at 6 a.m.
Yes.
But I do have a question for my panel here.
Mm-hmm.
Academy Awards?
Yeah.
Yes.
You believe so?
I think
Yes.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a weird time of year for
That's
a
what
movie
Christina
to catch early
said as
for
we
that.
watched it. She goes, "It's so early in the year. Is this gonna?" And I thought, "Yeah, I think it will."
I know. Actually, that was one of the reviews I read right after I saw it. Someone said that he is the first contender so far this year for Best Actor.
There are some scenes. I realize I've admitted this. I don't know what happened. I think maybe I held tears in for too long, and now they're all coming out of me in streams. But I cried during that movie, and normally it's just cartoons.
Yeah.
Normally only
And
cartoons
then get
can
you
get it out
once
of me.
kind of at the end, you know, or with Up, they get you in 5 minutes.
Right.
But I'm with you. Like, I was leaking several times, like just it was moving, and it's heavy material, but it's just the treatment of it is so great. If you are looking for a good movie, you want to go to a theater.
You want a winner?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Who won the fabulous new Valkyries jersey?
Teresa Maralia from San Anselmo knew the answer to the question, which is, what is the name of the Valkyries mascot? She was unveiled last year. Violet. We all love her. So she wins.
She's like a dragon?
No, she's a bird.
She's a bird.
Oh, she's a bird. Okay.
Yeah, she's very cute. She wears a skirt but she's awesome.
Yeah. Vinny says it right on the air. I'm like, Vinny.
What?
You go, it's Violet. I'm like,
Oh, well, no, I was looking at the jersey.
oh, well, yes, that is their color. That is their color.
No, I wasn't looking at I was looking at
I thought you were saying,
No.
it's Violet.
No, the new jersey, they call it the Golden State Valkyries Violet Edition, and that's the new jersey. I believe that's the one you're going to win.
It's dope.
It looks like because they were using black last year as one of their unis, and I'm looking on their website right now, and it looks more like they've gone violet
Yep.
and white is the other
nice
jersey. That color violet they use is great because it's very like unisex. Like, their gear is really nice. I would buy a ton of their gear. It's just really all good looking.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, congratulations, Teresa.
Congrats, Teresa. Way to know. And not because hopefully it happened fast enough that our delayed. You didn't tell her the answer. Okay.
That's funny.
What
I
have
didn't
I have
realize
time.
why you were chastising me. Vinny.
Like, Vinny?
What?
What I do? Project Runway. Sorry. God, I keep doing that. Project Hail Mary made $54 million over the weekend. Good for first place again. Held on to first place. Hoppers held on to second place.
Hoppers is great.
Hoppers has been out for 4 weeks, it says here. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I saw it a couple weeks.
Okay.
I saw it.
Made another $12 million. It's made $138 million domestically.
I want to say 3 weeks ago, if not more. Yeah.
The new movies that came out, They Will Kill You. That was one that I mentioned last week. I can't even remember. There were a couple horror movies. That made $5 million for third place. They call that a mega flop. It's a Warner Brothers piece, and it's the other new stuff. By the way, Goat has crossed the 100 million mark domestically too.
That was really good too.
That was number 8. This past one. There were a couple other ones that were new. The one I wanted to, it's called The AI Doc, or How I Became an Apocalyptimist. And it was an exploration of AI and sort of a realistic look at where it came from, where it could go, what the problems might be, what the benefits might be. That actually made, it was only in 786 theaters. And so it was a fairly limited release, but that made $650,000, just shy of the top 10. So that's out there if you're looking for it. It's getting really good reviews. And then The Mummy Returns and Stand By Me were both re-released, and The Mummy made $600,000 and Stand By Me made $450,000 in small amounts of theaters, both of those. So there is that. Ryan Gosling.
They're both good looking.
Good looking Ryans. Although I'm way more into Ryan Gosling these days.
He was great in this movie, I think.
He is riding high. Project Hail Mary. Yep. It's all looking big. Ken. It's all looking good for him. He is a huge fan of one of the stars of Days of Our Lives. Did you ever watch Days of Our Lives?
I did. I watched 2 soap operas with my mom, Days of Our Lives and General Hospital.
So Deirdre Hall is one of the actresses, and she has been for years, since we were kids.
Marlena?
I think so, yeah, Marlena. She's been on there the whole time, and she sent an invitation to Ryan, like, would you like to come and visit the set? He goes, Deirdre Hall, are you kidding me? Yes, it's a very enthusiastic yes to a very cordial invitation to visit you on set. I will be there to thank you in person for being my OG acting inspiration. It wasn't Marlon Brando and On the Waterfront. It wasn't De Niro and Taxi Driver. It was you. And I want to thank you for your offer. Anytime, anywhere you tell me, I'll be there.
Good for him.
Isn't that funny?
That is fun. I watched that show too. Was I right, Marlena?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And her boyfriend was Roman?
I don't remember. I did watch that.
And there was Victor Kiriakis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
Well, anyway.
So he does not have social media of his own. So this all happened on Eva Mendez's.
Oh, cute.
Or what is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. On her Instagram. So she's tells him the news and she's filming him and he's very excited about it. And I just thought, that's cute.
It is cute.
And there's a picture of her. Want to see what she looks like now? You know who she looks like? Martha Stewart. Like she's turned into Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Very recognizable though, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
She's working a filter there too. Good for her.
I know it does look a little fuzzed over. This is super cool. If you ask John, what is your favorite style of house? He'd say Frank Sinatra style. Palm Springs, Frank Sinatra, mid-century modern. Like that is, John loves that.
John of John and Sarah.
My John,
Right.
my husband John. Give me a low-slung, extended roof, flat roof, walls of windows. You can now Airbnb Frank Sinatra's Palm Springs house, which is I immediately sent it to John. I'm like, we gotta
go.
And by the way, I couldn't get any prices on it. So because I you know what? Maybe
What
if I add, hold on, I'm going to add the dates
for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Minimum stay 3 nights. $20,000 for 4 nights. Okay, great. So it's not only rich people can go here, but there are a million pictures of it. It's exactly what you think. It's a dried out golf course looking lawn.
How close is Palm Springs to Coachella Valley?
Very close.
I don't think it's far.
People
stay in Palm Springs.
That's what I'm saying. I would imagine they'll have someone who wants to scoop that up.
Yes. Isn't Coachella April, yeah. So that's got to be, I'm sure it's probably already taken.
It might be why it's making the news.
So,
yeah, it's really coit's
very cool. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 baths. I'm sorry, 4 bedrooms, 6.5 baths. They specifically say, though, 8 guests. That's it. 4 beds. Each is good for 2 people. But $20,000 for 4 nights.
I'm not in, but
a million pictures. Looks like they left a lot of stuff original. Like the kitchen is very old-fashioned looking. Some of the tile work in the bathrooms is kind of old-fashioned looking. It's got like a kind of a pool house lounging area, pool in the back. It's it's Sinatra's place. It's
most
the one you think
of the successful people right here in Silicon Valley would find that among their like dirty laundry. They reach in a couple pairs of pants. Oh, $20K.
$20K. Got it.
Well, think
problem.
about $5K a night split between 8 people. I mean, it's not affordable, but it's doable. If
that's what I'm saying. People around here can afford that.
Yeah, 4 couples,
Some of them
$5,000
anyway.
a piece. Oh, if for 4 nights. I mean, that was, I think there are all kinds of fees and taxes, etc.
Chris Kelly doesn't care about that.
That's true.
He's got
That
this
is
all
true.
covered. No problem.
Break the bank. Let's go stay at Frank Sinatra's house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just read you the headline on this one. Harry Potter trailer surpasses 277 million views. This becomes the most watched trailer in HBO's history. It's nowhere near the Spider-Man Far From Home, but this is, a trailer for a TV show. I watched it last week, put it up on the Facebook page. Obviously, we made our contribution. The series is a new adaptation, completely new casting of J.K. Rowling's novels, and it premieres this Christmas.
I will not watch.
Are you making a stand?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I bet you will. Your kids will watch it. And...
I have seen Harry Potter, the perfect version of it, and I don't.
They really
need
did do a good job.
I do not need another one. I don't know why they do this. I mean, I guess it's because there are no new ideas. That must be it.
That is part of it, for sure.
Why? We've got the perfect. They're done. They nailed it.
Money. We're going to do a series, and it's going to be money.
Okay.
All right, what's coming up?
Beer truck!
Oh, you're too sweet. Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show, Hillary Duff tickets, and the pre-show sound check. We have 3 chances a day for you to win, and your first one is half an hour from now. It's very exciting. Make sure you're here.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by San Francisco Bay Coffee. One small sip for a better tomorrow and a way better morning. Available in whole bean, ground, and 1 cup coffee pods at Amazon.com. All right, I've looked a little more into the weather that we have coming. We've got some clouds today and definitely cooler than we've seen. We're entering we're kind of going back to normal for March.
Yeah.
In that it's not a heat wave. There will be rain this week. They're now calling it a few hours of drizzle here and there.
Okay.
So we'll see if that's how it ends up materializing, but there is a cooling, which I feel was needed.
Yes. It was quite warm this weekend.
Yeah.
Even though it was a lot cooler than it had been.
Previously,
It's
earlier
March,
in the month.
still,
right?
the whole time.
Speaking of, March Madness is down to Final Four. UConn versus Illinois. Arizona versus Michigan. I'm sorry, that's the men. I'll do the women next time. And those games will play Saturday, April 4th. There's that. Okay, so today is World Bipolar Day, and I know Maddie has talked about that in the past.
Yes.
So I don't know if you have a prepared statement.
No, but it's a lot more common than people think, and it's not all people going crazy. But a lot of bipolar folks are out there, and I just say you're all right. Listen to your docs, take your meds. But like getting diagnosed with it was a complete life changer for me. It changed a lot of the way I was
Explained a
thinking
lot to you, didn't it?
It explained a lot of things. And I encourage you, there's a club called the Bipolar Social Club. And it's a lot of folks who are, who have high, jobs and stress and management and entrepreneurs and things. And it's a cool little group that I belong to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen you wear the gear.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a fun little catchphrase.
It's very real.
This first story, I didn't see it coming when I read the headline, and so I'll see if you...
Okay.
Trends from just 6 years ago that have completely disappeared.
Oh, all right.
Trends from 6 years ago.
Kissing booths.
What?
What?
I don't know. Just thinking like 6 years ago was before the pandemic. Like,
No, they're actually talking about the pandemic. They're saying...
Oh, as in not everyone's wearing a mask at all times.
Birthday drive-bys. Gone.
Oh.
Making sourdough starters so you can make sourdough. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
These are trends that have disappeared now that we're no longer in lockdown. That's what they were getting at. When I saw the story, I went, trends don't disappear in 6 years. There's always holdouts, whether it's bell bottoms and then they circle back. But this is about COVID. Attending Zoom happy hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those were big for a minute there. That's funny.
And just in general, Zoom, like, I miss the Zoom families stuff we would do. Like, we would get on Zoom with the whole family, and, like, we don't do that now.
Well, because you have stuff to do.
Yeah.
And they do, too. And you didn't before.
You're not doing TikTok dances to bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
Doing elbow handshakes.
Oh.
Gone. These are trends that have disappeared.
I'll still do that. I'd be happy to do
I don't
those.
mind that either. I missed the pillow challenge. Are you familiar?
I don't know the pillow
Here is
challenge.
Halle Berry wearing only a pillow. Oh, and a hat and glasses, but she is nude behind that.
So it's a big pillow.
Yeah.
And it's belted around her midsection so that the top is like a...
But you can see a little cheek over here on the side, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you can.
So she is nude.
Yeah.
So I don't remember the pillow challenge, but...
I don't remember it either.
It looks good on Halle Berry.
If Halle Berry can pull it off, maybe I shouldn't even try.
Random people doing Instagram lives.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is all these trends dying are welcome and appreciated.
Yeah.
Arrows
already
on the ground in stores telling you which way to go.
Those are all still there, though.
I know.
They're just all worn down. Like, there's always like some line, stand here for social distancing. Like, oh.
Obsessing over Tiger King.
Oh, yeah.
Another trend that came on and went away.
Because we all watched it at once.
Coco, I believe, was the one who told me about it. Remember Coco?
Nicole.
By the way, she's about to have a baby. Did you know?
So exciting.
We got that lady married and with child. Well, we didn't get her pregnant.
We were the ones who set her up, though.
I know, but that was...
Actually, it was Beefcake's mom who...
Yeah, but still, we played a role in that.
Mm-hmm.
She's about to have a baby.
I'm so excited for her.
I think her most recent post that I saw was like a picture of her dog, and she said something like, he's afraid he won't be the baby anymore, or something like that.
Right.
Which it's coming.
Yep.
Buddy.
They should name the baby either Sarah or Vinnie, depending on the gender.
Obviously, yeah.
Obsessing over Tiger King, which I watched and went, this is...
Horrible people doing horrible things.
Is this not criminal? What is this? You can have your own zoos and you can steal tigers and breed tigers, and there's a whole group of people out like satellites to this story where like the other guy with tigers.
Like swamp
what's
people.
sexier than a tiger? I don't know, a naked lady.
Many things.
Like, what are you talking about? There's no one wants...
What's more dangerous than a tiger? Now we're talking.
Right.
2 tigers.
They also add, and Carol. Hey, you cool cats and kittens.
Oh, Carol
That's
Baskin.
right.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin. Killed her husband, whacked him.
Getting a pet during lockdown and then returning it. Glad that trend's over.
That was a trend?
That was a trend. We
Lot
got a
of
pet
people.
and kept it.
Yeah.
But
you gotta
that was...
keep it. We got a pet too. We actually got our 2 new cats. That Thanksgiving.
Is that right?
Well, we needed cats. We had a rat thing.
Oh,
They got a job to do out back.
Stanley Cups.
Oh, yeah, the Stanley Cups. Those things are... Didn't they just turn out to be like... They had lead in them, or there was some crazy story about the Stanley Cups. There was some reason you did not want those.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone went, oh, but I just bought my 900th one.
Yeah. And this makes the news, which leads me to another story I have. So just put a pin in this one as I finish a couple of these. Putting butter in your coffee, which was that keto coffee thing where they were saying your body would go into ketosis and it would like you're not supposed to eat anything, and you put a giant chunk of butter in your coffee, which I
did that.
You did?
Yeah. I lost like 40 pounds.
Yeah,
the pandemic?
keto does work.
It was towards the end of the pandemic. I started gaining weight, and then I was like, I gotta do something about it. So I went on this really strict keto thing for 3 or 4 months, and I dropped a whole bunch of weight.
Keto works, but bread is great, and pasta, and fruit. You can't have any carbs, nothing with any sugar in it.
Right, which is no way to live.
It isn't, but you can have all the bacon you want. I would have bacon and eggs every day when I was on keto. Loved it. John was like, if I see another egg, I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, see, I can eat eggs all the time.
Me too.
I can't do the bacon daily, though.
Oh.
No, thanks.
Oh, I think you can have cheese too. Well, I did like cheese omelets.
Good. I'll take that. Decluttering these are trends from 6 years ago that are gone now. Decluttering your house, and also Marie Kondo. Gone.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't something happen with her?
What?
Like she got...
Disappeared by others? No.
There was some scandal with her, I thought. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I'm crazy.
Changing your Zoom background to something quirky?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, these are all I got to move on because there's a ton of these.
Maria Kondo relaxed everything on her tidying and stuff because she had another kid and wanted to focus on the kid.
And people were mad about it.
Yeah. But she said she's let her home get messier to prioritize family.
I got to do a couple more. Hoarding toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God that's gone.
No, we still hoard it.
Walking into a store and seeing empty shelves.
I know. Wasn't that crazy?
Empty. Where stuff that you would usually, we took it for granted, that's for sure.
Yep.
What do you mean you don't have toilet paper?
What's a supply chain?
I remember going to the supermarket and just having a giant the biggest basket of stuff I've ever gotten because I just wanted to do one shop for 2-3 weeks, and it was fun.
You don't mean fun.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
It was something.
Yeah, it was something, all right. I'll move on. This is one of my dreams in life. It's not, I take that back. At one time, this was the dream.
Okay.
What do they say? Aim higher. You might get there too soon. A 41-year-old man in Indiana stole a Bud Light semi-truck from a liquor store on Friday afternoon.
As it happens. The beer truck is very tempting. Look at all that beer that I could drive to my house.
Can you imagine pulling up to a party where your friends are all waiting and you're in the beer truck and you just fling open the doors and
He's
say,
a hero!
Oh my God, they just put you on their shoulders and sing you for He's a Jolly Good Fellow all day.
He's a jolly good
All
fellow.
day.
You'd be the hero of the night.
A 41-year-old man named Randall Baker lived my dream.
41?
I know,
Jesus,
a little late
dude.
in life, dude.
Right. You're right about aim higher.
By now, you should have been over it.
Or stealing the whiskey truck, I guess.
He stole a Bud Light semi-truck from a liquor store on Friday afternoon. They say it's unclear if he had a master plan or just saw it and went, the coast is clear.
Right.
I gotta figure the rest out later while I'm driving down the road in my new beer truck. It's amazing. Someone finally lived my dream.
So he gets in, the keys are in there, he drives it away. Does he know how to drive a semi, or did this end
he does.
horribly?
They say that
That's complicated.
cops eventually chased him down. He led them on a chase before eventually hitting a sheriff's vehicle and crashing into a field.
Oh, my goodness.
No one was seriously injured. There's no word on the beers.
Well, if he crashed in a field,
Let's hope the beers lived.
I don't know. It sounds like they might have died.
Randall, it seems, had been drinking.
Oh, that's weird.
Really?
Yeah. So he blew over the legal limit and was charged with attempted murder, auto theft, criminal recklessness, resisting arrest, reckless operation of a tractor trailer, and a DWI. He's in big trouble. All because opportunity.
It was my dream.
And a dream.
I had to. I just had to go for it.
It was all worth it. It was worth it.
For 1 minute.
It wasn't worth it. You didn't even get to have a sip of beer.
No, but yes, but he was on the phone with his friends going, guys,
I'm on the way, guys. I'm heading over. I got one eye closed. I can see the road. It's good. I'm bringing the cops with me, though. There's a bunch of them on my tail. Get ready to run.
Yikes.
What a dummy.
Oh, come on. He was having some fun.
Okay.
Well.
Really?
All right, fine. It was a fun story for us to use here on the air.
Yes, we were having some fun.
Okay, back to earlier I mentioned the keto butter in your coffee hack that people were into. And the protein craze continues as people on TikTok are hyping a new trend where you add protein to your morning routine by dumping yogurt into your coffee. I don't see that as being much different than dumping butter into it.
I don't know.
It curds, though.
I was going to say, that seems like it would curdle.
Ugh.
Well, I am a black man myself, and I'm not looking for anything from my coffee but great taste and a nice pick-me-up. Yeah, that's what I'm into. So, you do your thing, though.
Yes, exactly.
If you're into the coffee.
There are people who do like a pinch of salt, or people who brew it with cinnamon. There's all these ways people do it.
I tried
do
the
it
salt,
the way you like,
and I can't taste
do.
the difference. So it's. Where did I first see that?
I didn't even want to try it. I'm like,
I want to say it was in like one of the, what's his name? The Hunt for Red October. What's that guy's name?
Alec Baldwin?
No. The book, the writer.
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever.
James.
Whoever wrote The Hunt for Red October and those series of books, the Jack Ryan books, that guy put in there that Navy makes the best coffee and Navy knows to put in salt. And I went, okay, I'll try it. I couldn't taste any difference, and it was pointless.
Tom Clancy.
That guy.
Right.
Anyway, give me just some black coffee, please.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I need it unadorned.
A 12-year-old dog named Honey,
Oh, Honey.
who is half blind, is now a hero after protecting her family from a bear.
Oh, really?
Yep. There were
wow.
also farm animals there as well, so she protected everybody. The senior pup from New Mexico was injured, but was able to keep the bear away, save her family and the fellow farm animals. And thanks to emergency vets, she's going to be okay. Honey is now on the road to recovery. Her family says she saved us all, which is funny because they say she's...
I picture them huddling with the sheep and the... Come on, huddle
and
up.
Honey's
out in front just snarling away.
And they say it's ironic because she's terrified of the vacuum. They all are, though.
What is it about that sound? The cats run, the dogs run.
Oh, no. Ripley tries to attack the vacuum.
Goodness.
Like, we'll jump it. So we have to actually remove her from the house if you want to run a vacuum. She will fight it like it's coming for her and everyone in the family.
She's trying to protect you.
Yeah. Yep.
Get away from my people.
Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie's on the show with some of your comments.
Let's see here. 707, Marie Kondo figured out that kids just ruin everything.
Yeah,
Jody
they do.
From Fairfield.
Yeah, it's the old.
That's exactly
oldest,
right.
Time is old. Story as old as time.
Another thing we're doing in the pandemic.
Go on.
Howling at 5 p.m. from the 415.
I thought that was at 8 p.m.
Oh, I don't know.
The 8 p.m. howl.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
The howling.
The howling.
I wonder if people still do that. I
No.
never. But we were doing it. Everyone was doing it. It was
Yep.
crazy. It's kind of fun.
Little fast fact for you. The actor who played Victor on Days of Our Lives is Jennifer Aniston's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Victor Kiriakis.
Yeah.
Was John Aniston.
I was looking for that. Thank you. Okay.
415. Crazy thing is we got 4 chickens just prior to the pandemic. They saved most of my sanity. Still give us tons of eggs. Fairfax Phil, listening on the app.
Hey, Fairfax
The
Bill.
chickens saved his sanity.
Yeah.
That's great.
Chickens are wonderful, I guess.
I like when we should just have chickens roaming around like in Hawaii. I like that.
510, the pinch of salt goes in when brewing the coffee. It changes the pH of the water slightly and you get a better extraction.
Yeah, I did that.
Stromboli from Vacaville, listening on Odyssey.
Yo, Stromboli.
A lot of people want us to make sure we save this clip. 650. I'm a black man myself. Vinny, 2026. Alex listening in L.A.
I've always
He's been
said
saying that forever.
Yeah.
That's the way coffee's meant to be had.
Everybody, it's not. You can have your coffee any way you want it. Just because some girl made fun of you for putting French vanilla flavoring into your coffee.
Why do I ever tell you anything?
Because you're a fool. You should know I'm going to hang on to all of it.
510. Maddie, thanks for sharing your experience with bipolar disorder and encouraging people to seek medical help. You're a hero in my book. Thank you.
You are a hero.
Edmundo. Yeah, go see a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
They're good.
Not on the level of our other hero over here, Vinny.
No, he's and the guy in
A
Ohio.
number one hero.
And the guy in Ohio with the beer truck. He's a hero.
He's not a hero, you
that was
guys.
a really well
He
played.
is also a fool.
Well, he was trying to be.
He was trying to be the hero, but was he the hero? He was not. And now he's going to jail.
Imagine if you pulled up to a party.
Yeah, I can
in
imagine
a beer
it.
truck.
Trailed by 50 cops.
Well, now you're a bust. That's not what you do. You got to lose them first.
Yeah. It was just too hard. I couldn't make the turns. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. I didn't realize. Hillary Duff tickets and that pre-show sound check is included right after this. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Hillary Duff with a pre-show sound check. Do you want to go? Lizzie McGuire fan alert. Take the code word SING, S-I-N-G, to radioalice.com and get that entered in. You'll be in the running for tickets to Hillary Duff's concert and the exclusive pre-show sound check part.
You know you want it.
It's so fun. Like to be there early when everyone's just, they're not all in costume. They're trying everything out. Hey, just hanging out. Everyone's relaxed. Soundcheck is fun.
Mm-hmm.
July 11th, this is happening at Shoreline. This hour's code word is SING. Take it to radioalice.com. Mason has another code word for you at 12:05, and it's Jane with another one at 5:05. This hour's code word is SING, courtesy of Atlantic Records. And we'll have these all week. Hillary Duff tickets.
Sing.
Mm-hmm. Sing. Oh, 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 louder. It's an Ed Sheeran song.
Oh,
Sing.
man, good.
Whenever everyone goes, sing.
That's great.
We have a phone number.
Do we?
We do.
Okay.
It's also, you can also text us on it, but mostly people just call us, so you could just do that. 800-400-3697. And email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie at odyssey.com. We have been, and we needed it too, caffeinated by San Francisco Bay Coffee this morning. It's a Monday slug of coffee. Well, that went everywhere.
Well, that went, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Just spurted.
It's, you win some, you lose
She
some.
put way too much in her mouth. She likes it that much.
I just really made a mess. Well, these pants are going in the wash today.
Oh, well.
What are you going to do? Weezer have announced The Gathering Tour. I actually meant to get to this on Friday. You and I talked about it a little bit off air, but they are going to, and actually they're starting here in our area. It looks like September 8th, they're in Sacramento at the Golden One Center, and then they're at the Chase Center on September 9th. So very exciting. This is, let's see. They've got a new, do we have the new, we don't have the new single.
On April,
it's Wednesday.
April Fool's Day.
Yeah, well, that could be
It could be. I remember the Beastie Boys did that when they put out Check Your Head. They said it was coming out on April 1st, and I was like one of the people that was like waiting for the record store to open and went in, and it was a big
and they
April Fool's.
got you.
Those
Oh, they got
jerks.
me good. But what I ended up doing was bribing the guy that worked there to give me the sampler that he had behind the, they were playing sample, like 5
You
songs.
bribed him?
I gave him $20. I said, "Can I have? Yeah, I'll give you 20. Here's $20. Slide me that 5-track sampler."
So the tickets are going on sale this Friday.
For Weezer.
Is that the 3rd? Yes, for Weezer. Let's see. Silver Sun Pickups and the Shins are going to open. I assume that's for every day because they're not saying different.
Oh, I love the Shins.
Silver Sun's good too.
Yeah.
So tomorrow there is a pre-sale if you're in their fan club or American Express, Verizon, Citibank, I think MasterCard too. There's some early sales if you can get in on that starting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Otherwise, it's 10 a.m. this Friday via Ticketmaster. It's supposedly a new single called Shine Again on Wednesday. That's according to a tour press release. This could be an elaborate hoax. The tour is not celebrating any album anniversaries per se, but it does come on the 30th anniversary of the band's album Pinkerton, the 25th album anniversary of this band's second self-titled album known as the Green Album, the 10-year anniversary of the band's fourth self-titled album known as the White Album, and the 5-year anniversaries of both OK Human and Van Weezer. So if you want to see them, we've got 2 dates here. Yeah. Chase Center on September 9th in San Francisco. I love Weezer.
I'm a Weezer fan as well.
Yeah. Weezer. Billie Eilish here's your headline. Billie Eilish's former stalker was killed by a train. I mean, it's a relief, right? I'm sorry that this guy's family or whatever, but this guy is a 30-year-old man killed by a train early Wednesday morning of last week in Long Island. She had a 3-year restraining order against this guy. He was jogging, quote, on or near the tracks when he was hit. His death is believed to be accidental. He was arrested back in 2020 for trespassing after repeatedly showing up at Billie's house. And at the time, she got a 3-year restraining order against him.
I'm sorry that happened to her.
Yeah, I am too. And that's not really how you want it to end, but it's,
There's
that's how it
relief
ended.
in her life, though, and that's sad that he'd made a nuisance of himself to the extent that she now feels relief that he's dead.
Right.
And yet, that's what she feels.
I'm
Because
sure.
if you're at home and someone comes to your house uninvited like that, it's a problem.
Yep.
A scary problem. And that's, as a woman, she's even at more risk.
Yeah. Well, and it just, think about the wrinkles in your day.
Yeah.
You now have to hire security, I guess. Like and you're scared. Like you want to be when you're in your house, you don't want to feel scared. That's the last thing you want to feel.
Right.
You want to feel like I'm secure here. This is where I'm safe. So I guess rest in peace, guy who got hit by a train. I guess. BTS. I don't have that much sympathy.
Really?
Yeah. Could you tell? Was I letting it show?
Yeah, you did.
Well, I just feel like, God, it's a terrible way to go, but also, like you said, it's a relief for her. I didn't know the guy. BTS earns their 7th #1 album on the Billboard 200
BTS.
with
How do you do
it? So, congratulations to them. It looks like 641,000 equivalent album units earned, and that is the largest week for an album by a group since the chart began measuring in units in December of 2014. They say here 532,000 are in pure album sales, purchases of physical and digital albums, landing them the biggest sales week for an album by a group in more than a decade.
If you're a member of Spotify, as in you pay for it, can you let that run round the clock, nonstop, without ever getting an upcharge? Like you're overusing it. We need to charge you
I
more.
don't believe so. I think if you're paying the subscription, you can run it 24/7.
Listen all you want.
All right.
And people do that.
That's what I'm getting at is I feel like if there's no penalty and you love a band and you want them to be the winners, it seems first time I've ever seen that is with Taylor, but it does appear to be a thing people do.
Yeah. We know one guy who bought every iteration of every album and literally said, I have 5 devices all playing it all at once.
And I love this guy, but he's not rich. He's not a guy who's, wealthy, but he's voting with what money he does have for Taylor. I love him, but I also think homes.
Save for a house. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got a wife and a kid.
Yeah. And an incredible Taylor collection.
Right.
Maybe he's one of those people that, how she picks people from her fan club once a year and randomly sends gifts and Christmas gifts and birthday gifts.
Maybe.
And writes handwritten notes. I wonder if he's ever gotten one of those. I think if you got one of those, you'd be like, I'll do anything for her.
Yeah.
She has to make sure she doesn't, hit him twice. Because once she's got him, she's got him. She doesn't need to do it again. Here's a headline for you.
Okay.
William Shatner recruits Rob Halford for new version of Judas Priest classic.
What?
Did Rob Halford say, I already have?
He said, no, I'll absolutely do it.
Oh,
you got it.
What?
A reimagined version of You Got Another Thing Coming will appear on 95-year-old Bill Shatner's upcoming metal album.
I love that song.
Oh, I love that he's doing metal. He does that spoken word thing. Be great. You've got another thing coming.
Is he going to do that?
Oh.
I don't want him to do that. He did a whole album of crap like that.
No, this song, the song he's chosen is not one that you got to scream that. Right?
No. Not if you're Will Shatner.
If you've got, maybe
he's
going to
think I'll sit around and let the world go by me. No.
Yeah.
You've got another thing coming.
You've got another thing. Well, if you get Rob Halford on the track, maybe you're like, you do the heavy lifting with the singing part.
If you think I'll sit around as the world goes by, you're thinking like a fool, because it's just a case of do or die. Out there in a fortune waiting to be had. If you think I'll let it go, you're mad.
You've got
another thing coming. Oh, you've got another thing coming.
Well, all right.
So it looks like they're collaborating. I think the bigger news here is the upcoming heavy metal album, which, per a press release, the collaboration pairs Shatner's. It is the spoken word intensity with Halford's soaring powerhouse vocals.
No.
Creating a bold and unexpected take on one of heavy metal's most enduring tracks. Shatner said, "I've always been drawn to the energy and storytelling of heavy metal. Working with Rob on this track brings that intensity to life in a way that feels both timeless and entirely new. One life, I'm going to live it up."
All right.
Yeah. So
he's right, though. One of the cool things about metal, Maiden does this as well. They tell stories in their songs.
I don't see a release date here. I know.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's not
Iron
the
Maiden
same old, here we go.
Tells the fable of, the Icarus, Flight of Icarus.
Yeah, it's not that
right.
My heart went boom, boom. The love, same old love story. I like it.
So a little bit more on that album. It's going to feature Ritchie Blackmore, Zakk Wylde, and covers of Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden.
Awesome.
Great.
If only he was singing it. But
Mama,
whatever.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Ace Frehley. Did I already do this?
What is it?
His Les Paul, his 1975 Les Paul is coming up at auction. It's beautiful. It's like the, kind of flame top. I don't know what the name of that is. It's like orange toward the middle and goes out to red.
It's like a cherry burst, cherry sunburst.
This was his go-to guitar for most of his career, and it is, well, I just had the estimates here. You guys want to make a guess? Vinny already has 1 point today.
Ace Frehley, as you say it?
I don't know.
I never said it that way, but, the internet wasn't around when we were kids. We said how it sounded.
Ace Frehley.
$1 million.
$600,000.
It's about $600,000.
Oh,
do I get two?
No, you get 1 point.
Oh.
It's $400 to $600,000.
You know what I liked about Ace Frehley?
Whatever.
And we all suffer from this. We're always busy. We have something, but we're always busy looking it over. What is that person? Ace Frehley was someone who said, "I plug a Gibson Les Paul into a Marshall amp, and that's what I sound like." And that dates back to the 70s, and it never changed. Not once.
Yeah.
And especially if you know any musicians,
they're always buying some new little thing, right?
There's no other way to term it. They've probably, every one of them have had hundreds, if not thousands, roll through their collection over the years and that guy never tried anything different.
No, he was like, I like this.
This is what I play.
This blows my head clean off. It's called the Music Icons Auction. It is, I guess there's a live component, May 29th and 30th, from the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square. It features over 800 items, but you can start bidding online on April 27th. They call this the centerpiece of the collection. However, there are some other items. There is Metallica guitarist Kirk Hammett's first Ouija ESP custom guitar. They think that might go for up to $350,000. The late Stevie Ray Vaughan's 1969 Guild F412 from his 1990 MTV Unplugged performance, and they think that could go for up to $500,000. Izzy Stradlin, former Guns N' Roses guitarist, he has a 1987 Gibson. They think $30,000 to $50,000. That's some of them.
Oh, poor Izzy.
I don't know. Poor Iz. So I think I was telling you about that C-3PO head. It's just the head, but it was used in the movies, and it just sold at auction.
Oh, geez.
What do you think? The C3, just the head, just the tip. The C-3PO head from Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
You are so childish
I know.
sometimes.
So what? Deal with that.
Say $800,000.
$800,000. What do you think then?
$1 million.
Exactly $1 million. That's 2 points.
What?
There was also there was stuff from Jaws, Batman Begins, Lord of the Rings, Top Gun, Ace Ventura. I think that was where the rhinoceros. The motorized rhinoceros
Oh,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That only went for like, wasn't that like $6,000 or something?
It's not that cool.
Yeah.
Like, where are you
What are you
going to
gonna do with
that?
that? So anyway, it's already made a bunch of money. But the C-3PO head from Star Wars went for $1 million. So.
I don't know why it made the news or but maybe it's this auction. But my daughter said, "Have you heard of something called Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?" And I said, "Yes, it's excellent. You need to watch it." So we'll see if she does. I don't know, but
Oh, I hope she does.
I hope she does too. I think that stands up.
Are there 2 or 3?
I don't know if there's a third one.
I think there was just 2.
They're both good. The first one's great. The second one's good.
Yeah.
If I recall.
No, they're good.
But you got to get her on Dumb and Dumber too. Those are just classics.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm out of time. What you got coming up?
Big lawsuit filed by San Francisco.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you about it after these.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da, ba-dum. Alice 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Oh, have you noticed? It's Monday. It's the Sarah Vinnie show presented by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Been annoyed by Monday all day. She's bugging the hell out of
That
me.
was dramatic, though.
Yeah, what is happening
Boom.
over here?
Monday.
What is going on with you?
Boom.
My goodness.
Check out the Alice 973 Instagram. We're a lot happier on there. For video reels and pics from the Sarah Vinnie Morning Show daily, plus links to all our personal profiles.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by Bridge the Gap.
Oh, I love that game.
Wednesday at 8, it's our Battle of the Generations. Bridge the Gap. This week, it's our old friend Dibs from Willard and Dibs. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
We thought it was going to be Willard, Mark, but no, it works out better for Dibs.
Dibs on Fridays came in and said he wanted to do it, and it was perfect timing for him. So Mark will be on, but just not this time.
This week, it's our old friend. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't a typo. I'd already heard something different. This week, our old friend Dibs from Willard and Dibs on 95.7 The Game versus our co-champion, Sam Lubman from the Morning Roast. Wow, we're just mining the sports station. Well,
Thank you to the sports station.
They have staff.
They do.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Actually, that'll be good for them because they're so competitive over there. So, like, Steiny's lording over everybody that he's won 3 and is the first El Campeon. I think the only El Campeon del Pueblo. Has anybody else gone 3?
No.
Somebody always gets thwarted in the end.
Be here for all the action at 8 on Wednesday with Bridge the Gap. That is crazy when you think about it. They have a full staff down there.
Yeah. There's someone in every day part. There's people in that studio. All don't share the studio with anybody.
People are all worried about AI, but for radio, it was automation. Once automation turned up and computers could run things, every staff everywhere got halved. Well, we don't need the overnight guy.
Yep.
Nights.
That thing's going to run itself. Nights, maybe.
Ay.
Yeah.
We've already been through it, is my point. Some clouds and much cooler today.
Nice.
And rain this week. They're calling it a few hours of drizzle here and there now. Went from rain to drizzle, but either way, a change back to almost normal in the weather. Cooler, which is welcome. The women's NCAA March Madness tournament, they have 2 more games today before we're down to the Final Four. So 4 o'clock, it's Michigan versus Texas, and 6 o'clock, TCU versus the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Oh, the Gamecocks.
Yes. So not quite down to the Final Four yet, but today there's some action, and you'll get to see it. Yay. You can train your brain to be more optimistic. Now, I admit that I respond better to hostility and browbeating myself. And I don't.
That's how you treat yourself.
I function. I'm old school in that I don't think you're supposed to be kind to yourself, but I've learned that you can also you don't have to beat yourself up all the time.
Give yourself grace.
Give yourself a break once in a freaking while, would you? You can train your brain to be more optimistic, and here's what they say. According to behavioral scientists and psychologists, here are 3 easy science-backed ways to build a more positive mindset.
All right, let's hear it.
Make a ta-da list.
Ta-da.
At the end of your day, write down everything you got done. Not just the big stuff. Things like finishing laundry, drinking enough water.
Oh.
The goal is to remind yourself that you did a lot today, and it builds confidence. I look at my to-do list and the check marks, and that's my ta-da list.
I like it.
I don't call it a ta-da list, but I do that.
Do.
Schedule worry time. Instead of stressing all day long, give your worries a set and time place. Like, okay, I'm going to fret over this for 5 minutes, and I'm going to move on.
4 o'clock, 4:05.
Write them down as they pop up, then come back to them later. Ask yourself, can I control this? What can I do
about this right now?
If the answer is no, then try letting it go. And use realistic affirmations. It's called the 7 out of 10 rule. Pick something you believe 70% already, like I'm a hard worker, and say it daily. Over time, your brain starts to believe it more, and you can change that from 70 to 100%.
Nice.
I've got one. I do a spreadsheet of good things because I tend to like a good thing happens and I push it aside and start thinking about the next thing and how bad it is. So I keep a spreadsheet of like, okay, was in a good mood for an hour, like, just little things like that.
Goodness.
But it's nice to look back on because then you're like, oh, you know what? Things weren't that bad. There was a lot of good things going on. So there we go.
Good job, kid.
Yeah,
nice work. You should be congratulating yourself for that.
I'll put
That'll
this
be
on my
part of
spreadsheet.
Yeah. That you've reminded everyone that you've got a spreadsheet. What program are you using?
Excel.
Oh. Okay.
Google Sheets.
I like it.
I like it too, and I did the story because I don't think you have to beat yourself up. Some of us respond best to that, but
sometimes I'm so stupid though. Like
and listen,
get
I
paint
often
all
feel
over
like
what the Sarah
being too happy and proud of yourself doesn't always show well. It wears well on Bob for some reason, but the rest of you
really loves herself.
I often see it and think to myself, are you kidding me? What kind of funhouse mirror are you looking in?
Sometimes, though, I hear John saying mean things about himself, like, God, I'm so stupid, or this or that. And I'm like, do not talk to my husband that way.
Well,
like, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, and that's the point.
But we do that.
You did it.
I did do it.
San Francisco.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this isn't just, actually, I had to look it up. This lawsuit is ongoing, but San Francisco just sued Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Kraft, and 7 other food giants because 70% of American food is now ultra-processed. And the lawsuit argues this wasn't accidental, but deliberately designed for dependency.
Oh.
In 1985, Philip Morris bought Kraft food for $5.7 billion. R.J. Reynolds bought Nabisco.
Oh.
A Philip Morris exec control all the these are quotes. Control all the pleasure drugs that are not regulated, like junk food.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't just making cigarettes anymore. Tobacco companies transferred addiction scientists straight into food labs. Same science, different product.
Wow.
This lawsuit is real. It's happening. San Francisco is suing these companies that make this food that's been engineered with bright colors, perfect crunch, sugar plus fat plus salt in ratios your brain cannot ignore.
Mm.
And now 70% of what people eat is ultra processed.
We're suing, huh?
We're suing. This isn't about one brand. It's about a system built to keep you coming back. The real question is how much of what you crave is actually your choice?
And how much of it is just you've been addicted to it and you...
It's really interesting.
Think about cheese puffs and they sure are good.
That's an example of none of that. There's nothing about that that's real.
And there's nothing about it that's good for you.
You like is just that doesn't happen.
That's a fried
the bright
piece of
orange
flour.
Cheese powder.
Right.
Not happening. And yet, delicious.
I know. Empty calories. Mm-hmm. And you get nothing out of it.
It'll be interesting to see if they're able to get any kind of...
What are they hoping to get? Like, they're not going to shut those companies down.
I don't know.
What do they want? Like,
maybe
payouts?
warning labels like they have on cigarettes?
Okay.
They say here more than 60% of food in the United States is ultra processed.
Mm.
Science?
Da-da.
What?
I mean, that's it. They can make it cheaply and in bulk, and people buy it because they're addicted to it. We don't eat enough real food. Everything is quick and easy, and you grab it and it's processed.
The weird thing about what you just said is that while I do still find myself with ultra processed foods, I shop at places like Whole Foods and New Leaf, and yet I still have to go to the regular grocery store to get a couple things, and we'll ultimately leave with something that is ultra processed.
Right.
A bad Virginia man buys 20 tickets for one lottery drawing and wins 20 times.
What?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Some people.
Well, I mean, he's from bad Virginia. What do you expect?
So he's cheating. Like, what happened? What are you talking about?
No, he's crazy. He says, I buy a pick 4 every day and always use the same numbers, 3238. In this case, he ended up buying 20 identical tickets for a single pick 4 lottery drawing and ended up winning $5,000 for each ticket for a total of $100K.
Wow.
It's just weird that you're stuck on the same numbers, though.
Okay, 43.
I don't play it.
Why don't you?
Because I don't have, I don't expect that to be.
So you're telling me, though, that in this particular thing, you pick 4 numbers, and they're obviously digits 0 to 9, right? And then
And the top prize is $5K.
Always. So if you buy the same number, you get $5K for each one. That's so crazy. So the most you can win is $5,000. I mean, unless you've bought the same number.
But he bought 20 tickets.
3238, huh?
3238. Oh, 800-400-3697. Bless you, Sarah.
Thank you, dear.
Maddie's on the show with a couple of your texts before we get to today's exit game.
Yeah.
707. Vinny, don't tell me what to do. Love, a fellow Gen Xer who doesn't speak this optimistic stuff.
I know it's hard. We grew up with the exact opposite. We really did.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm so stupid.
Yeah. No one was ever telling you to, like, yes, you are.
Talk kindly to yourself. Right. No one ever said that. No, you're right.
Just so you know, from the 925, Shatner is doing Iron Man.
I don't want to hear spoken word Iron Man. I'm not listening to that.
Why not?
Because I want to hear the regular Iron Man when I listen to it.
Maybe it's better.
You take my life. I take yours too.
The Trooper? Really? Better not.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Here all week. All right, here we go. How old is that guy?
How many points does Vinny have?
Vinny has 3. You have 1.
This is a rigged.
It's not.
Collusion.
It's not rigged. You were here the whole time.
How old is Celine Dion, Vinny? How old's that guy?
59.
60.
58.
Ah.
That's a point for Vinny.
He's already
How old is Norah Jones?
Oh, God, I love this lady.
Her biggest says, don't know why.
I used to love her, and then someone had to ruin everything for me.
I've got her phone number right here on my phone.
Yeah.
My God, give it to me. Let's call it. The number you have reached is no longer available.
Oh, she gave you a bad number.
No, she didn't give me a bad number.
Norah Jones. How old's that guy? How old is Norah Jones Maddie?
I think she's around my age. I'm going to say 52.
52.
I think she's younger. I'm going to say 49.
She's 47. Boom. I would have said she was our age. Because we were kids when those songs all came out. But she was like really
She was
a kid.
really a kid, yeah.
Yeah, like a teenager.
They say, I remember them repeatedly saying she's the daughter of some
Robbie
famous.
Schenker,
Yes. You know it too then.
Yeah. How old's Warren Beatty? Vinny?
80.
80.
81.
89. That's a point for Maddie. Maddie, you got a point. You finally got a point.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
89. Look at him go.
I know. How old MC Hammer?
What?
How old's MC Hammer?
Okay.
58.
58.
60.
He's 64. That's a point for you, Vin.
Oh, wow.
How old's Tracy Chapman? You've got a fast car. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn this car around.
60.
59.
She's 62.
All right. Well,
It's over.
It's over. It's been over. It was over before it began.
It ain't never going to be over. Congratulations, Vinny.
Oh, thank you. Love the kisses.
Goodbye. We got your chance to win Hillary Duff tickets all day long. 12:05 and 5:05. Listen for Mason and Jane to give you the code word. Just relax. You can continue to kiss throughout it.
Well,
I also want to congratulate Teresa, who won our Valkyries jersey today. That was very exciting.
Way to go, Teresa.
Yeah. Just get through Monday. The rest of the week is going to be great. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Thank you.